All right, all right. Let's check for the night. Uh-oh, we didn't do this right. So yeah, there's that. Okay. Are we live? I said, are we live? Looks like we are. VigilanteWilliamson here with another episode of Sunday Night Games. It's really Monday morning games, but I apologize for that. One of those days I literally slept all day. Man, I can't. I would love to play the clip, man. I think I've gotten too used to be playing clips. It's like, man, one, I got to deal with copyright stuff. And I don't, sometimes I talk about it, but like, man, I can't. Every stream pretty much I play something, I get hit by something. And they'll take money off of these streams, and there will be more money ideally. So I don't really want to play what it was. No, I'm Big Shirley. So now I went from a white girl to a Big Shirley. You crazy. But you gotta let me know what the hell I'm playing now. I'll say that as a rule. At least let me know, and if it's copyright, I'm gonna have to. I gotta pass, not just for you, man, just for everybody. Every now and again, if it's something really interesting, but like I just can't, man. I can't. I got to keep this channel going, and the idea is for the channel to make money. I haven't connected with LDG, which I've been meaning to do, because I am in a weird place with my health. And here we go with this dumb shit with this fucking Twitch. I fucking hate Twitch, man. I fucking hate Twitch. There's nothing. I'm damn. Oh my god, Twitch is just stupid. The fuck is this? Jesus. Fucking hate Twitch. It doesn't even market me, and then it acts stupid sometimes. So, sorry, I'm just adding in Sunday Night Games for all the other platforms that nobody ever fucking visits. I didn't do a vertical stream. Maybe these streams should just be vertical only, which sucks. But I don't have a girlfriend, bro. y'all killing me with this. Killing me with this shit. I'm sitting there trying to get myself healthy, brother. What is this clip anyway? I'm going to look anyway, but I don't know if I'm going to play it. Diddy. Okay, we get it, Diddy. I'm definitely not going to date no fat white girl, man. I can pretty much guarantee no fat white girl. Maybe a chubby one, but no, like, over 180. Over 160, really. Maybe right out there. Like, Nikita Lyons is the limit for how big a white girl can be. If it's a black or Mexican girl, I'm not trying to be funny. I just can't. I can't perpetuate that stereotype. It's really about my people, man. We can't just keep going for the biggest. We can't keep dating these Stay Puft Marshmallow women. I don't have beef. I just said she's the limit. I would date. I don't know if I would date her specifically because she got them whole eyes, and plus, I mean, she ain't get a BBL for nothing. So she's probably been flued out. She's been on a Dubai trip or two in her life. A lot of them girls backstage probably done been to Dubai, by the way. Actually have been to Dubai because they go over there for the them shows. They go to the not necessarily Dubai, they go to Saudi Arabia. And so you think some of these chicks won't take an extra trip? I heard these Dubai guys, they buy celebrities too. They don't just be getting the Instagram models. They'll fly them celebrities out. So yeah, a lot of them wrestlers been flued out, bro. I know that's a common theme when we talk about them. But these hoes getting flued out, my guy. Not to disappoint you if that's what you was looking for in life. These hoes getting flued out too. This is how it goes. But no, I ain't got beef with her. I got beef with y'all because y'all that went so crazy with this myth of some chick that don't exist, and now that's to blame for anything that happens. And I know it's a joke, but it's like, it's just silly. Especially when your boy's living damn near incel life right now, which sucks. Speaking of wrestlers, Oscar, that was the wrestling name. But speaking of incels, shout out to Donald Trump. Allegedly got shot by one. Hey, Mike DiCarlo, appreciate you being here. A lot of people are starting to wonder if that was a staged event, at least in the Con Theo spaces. I'm wondering if that was a staged event, which I think there's something to that. You know what I'm saying? But like, who would stage it? The only people that would stage it would be, so people on the Orange Man side, you would think, because they didn't kill him. Because you think if they want him gone, they'd have him gone. And I mean, the support has gone through the roof, especially since the media at first didn't even want to report the damn thing. And that, I mean, all that did is, it ain't 2020 no more. This idea that you're gonna still use some of the same janky tactics you did in 2020 and get all the support, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think a lot more people were already with him before all of this recent shit. Hey, Fizz. So we'll see, though. We'll see. That's obviously a big story. Probably should make a video about it just because everybody else is. But I feel like it's too late. I should have already done it. Okay, now I'm getting ready. Got me. Yeah, I seen him. Yeah, Woke ain't saying him. It was a 20-year dude. That's why Joe said, speaking of incels, it's because he had that vibe. And listen, I'm a guy who usually thinks those type of motherfuckers are passies. Another dude with 3 names. It's always like John Davis something. All these assassins always got 3 names. I mean, everybody got a middle name, or most people got a middle name, but still, it's always seems like this. It's a gimmick. So yeah, that's obviously the big story in America, at least. She's picking me apart. She got me that round. Can't say nothing. Oh, I didn't think that would work. Got me. Got her. John Wayne Gacy. Yeah, that's another one. But no, wasn't he the clown killer? I don't know. I'm trying to think. What was the John Wilkes Booth. Who was the guy who killed John Lennon? I think he had 3 names. There's a bunch of 3-name guys tend to be these assassins. So yeah, the odds are he's an MK Ultra guy. That's what the math tells you. I mean, listen, there's always a chance you can take the story at face value. There's always a chance of that. So I don't want to just totally be so conspiratorial that I miss the forest from the trees. And shit, I don't go to the Eyes Wide Shut parties. I don't know what their plans be. Okay, he was a clown serial killer. Okay, so I'm like, I don't think that's it. I can't think of, because I'm tired, and so I can't think of the damn names right now. But a lot of these assassins tend to have 3 names, or like a middle name where they have 2 first names or something like that. Nice. Got it. So yeah. listen, the girls who pick the bear on the internet don't mean this shit, bro. They're just saying it because it's the internet. You know, people talk about that. I think the shit, if we're going to worry about some of the shit that girls say on the internet when it comes to relationships, worry about those interviews you see where the girl's like, yeah, I cheated on my boyfriend, no joke, 15 times. And you know, I fucked all these different people. Like, those are the things that's disturbing, man. You worried about some hoe talking about a bear? Who cares? The fact that some of these hoes is, you know, just out here, that's a bigger issue. Cause that's, we want to talk about this population problem. Who want to have kids with a girl like that? You know what I'm saying? Damn it. So, you know, that's to me a bigger threat to the relationship issues than some hoes talking about I want a bear. That's just hoes talk. That's just foolishness. That shouldn't be taken seriously. Got her. Just being aggressive. Still wouldn't happen if we got them crazy motherfuckers around. I don't know. No, it will still happen. We got these crazy motherfuckers around. It's always, I can't remember the number. It's a high number of serial killers active in the U.S. every fucking day, whether you know it or not. They don't report them as much as they used to. They used to report shit because the media used to be a lot more independent back in the 70s, 80s, even up into the 90s, where a lot of these stations were locally owned, right? So a certain news station, you know, news station in Tampa Bay was to talk about the shit that happened in Tampa Bay, and they would really talk about the shit that happened in Tampa Bay. And so they might come across a story that nowadays they wouldn't allow them to report, but they would still report it because they wasn't owned by, even if they were an NBC affiliate or ABC affiliate, they were still locally owned. So their news coverage was their own. But nowadays that's not the case. Hence, you're not going to hear about any stories pretty much unless they want you to, especially anything nationally known. Hence, you think there's less serial killers now than there were when the number might be just as much. Is it kill? I'm about to find out. News 12, the Bronx. Let's talk about Utah. Yeah, they would talk about whatever happened in the Bronx. Utah talk about whatever happened in Utah. So if a crazy truck driver was going through Utah, killing people in 1975, the Utah News is going to talk about it. But now, that news station owned by the same people who own the news station in the Bronx and in Detroit and Houston. So they're not going to talk about any story that's not coordinated for the most part. If you ever seen that creepy thing where they show all these different news stations giving you the exact same message about protecting the democracy or some shit like that, you realize, oh, all these stations are owned by the same people. So yeah, that's part of the reason. Hey, Forbidden Ruin. That's part of the reason. Like, yeah, you think there's less crazy? Trust me, there's serial killers getting it in right now in this country, whether you know it or not. I appreciate you being here, Forbidden Ruin. We're just playing a little Tekken, talking a little bit about the whole Trump thing, and got me onto serial killers and shit like that. Grouped up compilations. You talking about oh shit, I'm getting killed. Hold on. Damn it. Oh, lucked up. Got me. Big grouped up compilation. I don't know if you're doing back to the dating thing, but I know there's some terrible answers out here when these girls get a camera in their face and they get asked a question. Oh, but you're talking about the news thing where they showed all that the grouped up compilation. Okay, yeah, I could play that, I guess, after the match maybe. Cause I fuck up this. Got him. I can play what I'm talking about. But yeah, our news is a lot of stuff has got consolidated, so we don't know what's really going on in our own country. Maybe the news will report local shit. Speaking of serial killers, a lot of trace from Jason Voorhees to Owlman. Why'd you made him big and retarded? Ain't watching news in a while. Honestly, well, you know what? I ain't gonna say it. I watch the news through YouTube. I watch local news through YouTube because they all got YouTube channels. I don't be watching on TV. Shit. Damn, it's nice. Hold on. Said FBI said they were there when it happened. The Secret Service rejected requests. Yeah, the guy found the only. See, I don't know the story, but just the idea somebody could get that shot off says there's something else up. There has to be. He found the one unchecked roof. This incel looking motherfucker who looked like he beats his meat like he owes him money every day. Hey, Courtney. He's this, criminal fucking mastermind able to find this one unchecked roof that the Secret Service and the FBI couldn't. I don't know, man. So yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, I think it's coordinated. I think something else happened. And, maybe the idea was to turn Trump face and do it for real. Because if Trump ain't a baby face listen, I'm not a Trump guy. I still am politically homeless, but y'all know how I feel about Biden, right? Y'all know I'm not a fan of his work either, or his alleged work, right? And I'm not a fan of playing the political game of picking favorites amongst strangers I don't know who usually work for Freemasons. But all that said, if motherfucking if that ain't turned Trump babyface for a lot of people, I don't know what will. And it seems like it has. The reaction has been very pro-Trump after that. Trump becoming LA Knight. He's turning babyface in front of everybody's things. He was 130 yards from Trump, and the Secret Service monitored 400 yards. Well, if that's the case, something's up. Hey, Scrambles, now you're watching me stream. Appreciate you being here. Cool dude. Hey, you know what? It's weird, even weirder for someone not to have a mod. So you have mod powers. You just, you gave me mod powers, and everybody here is a mod. So just you not being a mod just makes no sense. Cool dude. Check out Scrambles. If I know a lot of y'all got insomnia, hence y'all being here. I end up checking out a lot of his streams because of my jacked up sleep schedule. And we're talking Orange Man stuff as I play games. See, I haven't done the research on it. I heard same stuff that we heard. What weapon was used? That's the stuff I've been wondering the whole damn time. Because I'm like, how did they hit his ear and not do more damage? Like, what was he using? Oh, man. Shit. That might be it. I used to do that same flowchart. Bloody Trump face. Yeah, that people calling it an album cover. I mean, and I know there was probably a wild adrenaline dump, but I mean, he's pumping his fist in the air. That's like now a part of like the American iconography, man. That shot already. It's already went wild viral. AR-15? Really? What? Well, I guess the next question: what type of ammunition? I was thinking it must be like a small. Because how did he hit his ear and not kill him? That's basically what I'm not trying to be morbid. I'm glad the guy's still around. And I've complained on your channel about how much I'm not going to. Yeah, that picture gonna be in the damn history books. Okay, then what kind of rock? Because it just seemed like, how could he hit his ear and not hit anything else? That's crazy to me. Like, what was he using? How did he do it? Nice. So now I'm getting whooped on. Nice. AR-15, Austin Reeves. No, not that AR-15. Shit. Fuck up. The wind speed, 4 miles per hour to miss at 130 yards. AR-15, 5.56. How? How did he get, like, because I'm just thinking of angles. More likely, if you hit his ear, you're going to hit, like, his cheek, too. You're not just going to hit just his ear. You would have to, I mean, and again, this is, you're you know, the FBI and whoever else is expecting to believe this 15, well, he's 20, but he looks like he's 15. This incel guy did it. And he's just this criminal mastermind who can get to the right spot and hit him in his ear from 130 miles. I thought it had to be a 22, right? How can it be anything larger than 22 and do what it did? Yeah, that picture will be in the history books. I know I keep saying that. Wind speed is 4 miles per hour. Miss at 130 yards. Fake ass news saying AR-15, 5.56. Like, it can't be no 5.56. Scramble said. They said Trump moved his head at the exact right moment to save his life. It's divine intervention if he's alive from that. That's why I said if they use, some people had, you know, before everything came out, said maybe it was like a high powered airsoft or that type of variation, like a faker rifle. I'm like, how? Because he's bleeding. It has to be divine intervention that he's alive, bro. Because to hit his ear and not kill him is miraculous. It's by any stretch of the imagination, it's fucking miraculous. Damn, he just hit me with the fucking knee. And I heard other people got shot. 22 long barrels wide. So I thought it was, he didn't get shot in the ear. Piece of glass hit his ear. Okay, well that also makes more sense. Thank you for that, Fizz Chozo. Like I said, haven't done the most research. It's still divine intervention that he didn't get killed. I just, you know, and I've been slept all day. I literally was sleep pretty much the entire day. So I haven't been watching the news. I ain't been doing none of that stuff today. I just woke up like at damn near 11 o'clock at night. Well, I woke up throughout the day. They were working on my fucking roof because of the storm last week. Caused some damage. Oh, shit. That's it. Bullet hole in Trump's jacket. Wow. And I thought other people got shot because it sounded like there were more gunshots going off. Innocent person dies. That's messed up. That's it. No, it's not. Ah! God damn it. So yeah, where did his shots go hit to hit the glass for the glass to hit his ear? Yeah, I don't know that. I'm still learning right now as we stream, man. I wish I knew more information about it. Like I said, I was pretty much out for the count all day. Nice. Damn it. That's it. People hunting this guy that ends the earth. Guess what? They hit gold. Streamed last night. Didn't wake up to 5 p.m. Sunday. Wow. Yeah, I don't know when I went to sleep. I think I streamed last night too. Man, I went to sleep whenever I did, and then was out the whole day. Out the whole day. I woke up a couple times while they were working on my roof, but I didn't get out of bed. Shout out to the lead who just beat me, by the way. He was featured in a Black Rock commercial for Pittsburgh schools. If you need evidence that this is that something else is up with this guy, then I don't know what. That's a crazy fact. Out of all companies, that's crazy. So this guy's clearly a plant. Now, whether or not he's the real guy or a patsy, I couldn't tell you. But this is clearly a coordinated event. That's super sus. That's super sus. There's no way this is a lone. Listen, I don't believe any of these assassination attempts throughout history is a lone gunman. I don't believe the Kennedys were lone gunmen. I don't believe Malcolm and Martin were lone gunmen. And I don't believe the Trump situation was a lone gunman. I don't believe, what's his name? Reagan, when they shot at him. And it was supposed to be for, what was the, was it Hinckley? Is that the guy's name? And it was supposedly for Jodie Foster or some shit. He thought she would fall in love with him or some crazy. That was the story. I don't buy that story. I think it's, you know, you can look up. The MK Ultra is a real thing. And the CIA doing experiments on people is a real thing. So, rather or not you buy it, you know, that's your business. But there's something to it, whether you believe it or not. High as fucking to setting up all your brain alarms, right? They always choose grunts to take the punishment, yeah. And so the only question is, was this a legit attempt on Trump's life and divine intervention happened? Was the idea for this to be a fake attempt for a later future attempt? Because, I mean, like I said, he's the biggest baby face on earth. Now, he probably shouldn't be doing no more of these rallies. Because if this happened once, it can definitely happen again. And if they try again, I got a feeling they're not going to keep missing. If you keep getting shots like that, that's just what I think. And I know his rallies, that's big part of everything he did. But he might want to give not doing that some thought. It's been 24 hours. Ryan Garcia hasn't crashed out. What the hell's going on? Now you really know something up. It's been 10 minutes and Ryan Garcia hasn't done something stupid. What the fuck? It's been a whole half hour. So, CIA used insane asylums to test subjects. So that's the real reason they closed the asylums, because of the test subjects for the MK Ultra. And I mean, they got caught in Canada. I mean, that's kind of the most available information on it. But they were testing a lot of people out of Canada through a front company, I believe, or front organization of some sort. And they have a lot of, they messed up a lot of people's lives doing this. Nice. Nice defense. Can't keep blocking it. The MK Ultra's real life. Wasn't the Mason shit's going on with Ryan Garcia propaganda? Now all these tests in foreign countries under the umbrella is politics, yeah. But they still test here. Don't make no mistake. There's still tests here. And, because, we talked about the Vegas shooting yesterday and other suspect shootings where you say, wait a second, wait a minute. Like, maybe the conventional story don't add up. But, I mean, if anyone's ever gone to a therapist, if you have, and this is what I would do, if I'm just thinking as if I was a evil network of psychopaths looking for people to brainwash subject, you can do it through therapy. If you have a network of therapists, and whenever you come up with a subject, hey, you know what? One of my clients, I think he'd be perfect for the program. And then the therapists can do it themselves. They don't even need, because of all that testing and all the research and all the shit they've done, they don't need a whole facility to turn somebody into a psycho no more. Oh, damn it, that might be it. She got me. Good stuff. I'm a dude who's researching. Stop with this Mason bullshit. Son 21 doesn't give a shit about politics. Honestly, I'm about to be 37. I'm starting not to give a shit about politics. I mean, I hate Biden because he's the figurehead for what's happening in this shitty economy. But I'm not somebody who buys into the I think we have a uniparty anyway. So I'm not the orange man good guy or the orange man bad guy. I'm kind of a politically homeless, but hell, I'm also a conspiracy theorist on top of it. So it is what it is. They found a loophole to human rights and consequences. Sick shit. Damn it. Man, stop with the Mason shit. That shit. I'm gonna have to really play one of these Masonic weird ass initiations so you can realize the shit that you keep joking about. Cause I get it, Diddy parties is funny, you know, Michael Rubin and all that shit's funny. But like, once you really see this shit, like, these motherfuckers is on some other shit. Damn, she just knocked the fuck out of me. No, I don't want to be a star. 20-year-old chick and a teenage dude shot up schools. Why? And yeah, the Buffalo shooter known by the FBI. Yeah, they don't just know these motherfuckers. They hire these motherfuckers. They're under FBI. More than likely was under FBI custody. Believe in the Unipart Party, Democrats, and rhinos. You don't believe in most conspiracy theories? They exist to be contrarian. I disagree. They exist to be contrarian. They often exist because, listen, some do, certainly, but the idea of a uniparty isn't a contrarian thought process. You can look at what they vote on. You can look at, you know, you talk about the economy, 2008 and how them bailing out the banks. That's a perfect example of uniparty. You look at all these people voting on the same thing, and then the fact that they all have dealings with different banking lobbyists. Hence, this isn't even that stuff like that. Then becomes not even a conspiracy theory, but a conspiracy confirmed. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, MK Ultra. That sounds fantastic, but look it up. There's definitely been lawsuits about it and debriefings about it, about the CIA brainwashing people. Now, does that mean every single incident I talked about is actually MK Ultra? Of course it doesn't. I don't work for the FBI, the CIA, or any other organization, and I can't confirm or deny anything other than what we've been told is the basic narrative for those stories. But the idea that our government has experienced brainwashing people at least up until the 90s is not a theory. You know what I'm saying? It can be confirmed by thing. Now I get it though. But you know, there's been a lot of conspiracy, that could be. When you talk about like the lizard people and things like that, can be on a more fantastic side. And I'm not necessarily somebody who subscribes to that sort of thing. But hell, if you would have told somebody in 2018 that in a couple years everything is going to be shut down, and a virus was going to come out of the woodwork, coming into the ether, maybe out of China, maybe not, but just come out of the ether. And with this virus, a bunch of drug companies were going to bring an experimental drug to the market that wasn't going to have testing, and that was going to ultimately harm a bunch of people. And they won't be held liable for such a thing, and they'll make a lot of money. Well, that would have sounded like a conspiracy theory in 2018, but in 2020 to 2022, that's exactly what happened. So, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, they bow down to lobbyists. The lobbyists, and I mean, just the idea that they pay millions of dollars for jobs that allegedly only pay hundreds of thousands of dollars, but they always end out of, as far as Congress and most politicians in general, they always end up millionaires from these jobs that only pay, a couple $100,000 a year. Isn't that weird? And yeah, for hundreds of millions of people to take it. I left stuff out just trying to abbreviate what I was talking about. But yeah, that sounds like a conspiracy theory a few years before it happens, and then it does. But don't get me wrong. Yeah, the reptilians. That's a perfect one not to believe, by the way, the reptilians. I don't buy that. Man, by some prosecutor to get funding for gold harvesting excavation? Yeah, I'm not a guy who buys the reptilian thing. I do think some of that's allegorical, because I know some of them do believe in, like, the serpent's wisdom and shit like that, and they can get weird with that. But I don't think there's actual fucking even what's his name? What's the guy? Zuckerberg. I don't think they're real aliens or real lizards. Alex Jones has been right about a lot. I'm trying not to Alex Jones myself when talking about these. Everything I'm saying is alleged. I'm not an expert on anything. Just an asshole playing Tekken on the internet, right? He's been right about a lot, unfortunately. Damn it. Nice. Nah, got me. Oh, shut up. I'm an asshole playing Tekken on the internet. You can only take what I say that seriously. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't believe every conspiracy theory. There's ones I don't believe. There's ones I push back against myself. But I definitely believe more of them than I would have 10 years ago. Bitch. Shut back up. Bitch. It's weird that AI can replicate him to be more human than his own human counterpart. You talking about Zuckerberg? He's a creepy motherfucker. Now, one thing, you know, in the conspiracy community, the idea that there are robotoids. Now, I will say that that's the more fantastic stuff. The clones, the robot androids and robotoids and human, you know, human replicants. There's some fantastic stuff in the conspiracy stuff. But if you don't buy that, I'm not gonna hold it against you, right? Because it can get wild. Yes, yeah, you are talking about Zuckerberg. It can get wild. So I get some of that. Like, okay, come on, that's a real thing. But could be. I'm getting worse. What the fuck? Shit. Fuck. Clones do exist and nothing like the ones featuring conspiracy. So you believe in clones? What's your thoughts about clones? There's certainly some weird celebrity. You know, Eminem's a clone is a big thing. You know, some people have brought back there's two Trumps theory. I don't know if you guys ever heard that one. Supposedly the guy with the red tie and the guy with the blue tie weren't the same one. That's an old head one. Oh man, it's nice. I said shit. Fuck. You ever heard that one? The clones come out as babies. They can never be the same age as the original. That's what you would think. That if they clone somebody, that they wouldn't be able to grow them to be a grown person. If you clone a 30-year-old person, you can only have a baby. That's their exact DNA. You haven't heard that one before? That was from back when he first got elected. That the Trump, or actually when he was first running, that the Trump in the red tie, the Trump in the blue tie was a different Trump. Again, I don't know if that's true. But that was a theory. Now, what's also potentially true is just actors, you know, doubles. And I mean, in general, I mean, doubles is not even a new concept. They've had, you know, world leaders having a body double is something that's gone around for a while. That's not even new. So there's definitely potential. You said 4 different Joes. And hey, if you see some of the mask technology, this isn't conspiracy stuff. They got some incredible masks. Now, you can look like a whole different person nowadays. Real stuff. You said the alien symbiote more than the lizard man, says Forbidden Ruin. I didn't see that comment. But androids is supposedly a thing. Robotoids is supposedly a thing. So I don't, you know. And a robotoid is supposed to be like a human being that can be programmed like a robot. He walks like an AI robot. Castro had 50 doubles. Is that real life? Mask makes more sense. Yeah, I could buy that too. Have you seen some of these the real masks? And these are things that are commercially available, so you gotta imagine government grade is harder. So mass body doubles is honestly a more plausible thing than clones. And you're right, because the clone technology, at least as it's been released and known to the public, you're right. They don't grow like they do in sci-fi. They're kids. They can use what they're basically doing is taking a baby and making that baby, giving that baby the exact DNA of somebody else. But to clone like we think in a lab, I mean, that's pretty fantastic. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm not saying it couldn't be true. It could be. But I get where you say, okay, nah, man. I draw the line there. I draw the line on lizards. I draw the line. I'm kind of, well, I believe it's plausible, but I'm not, that's not the shit those aren't hills I'll die on. I'm not going to die on a fucking lizard people deal. I can care. And that's not even my point. The powers that be, uniparty, central banking system, the shit that's a lot more easier to prove, that's the shit I can ride with. A lot more easier to prove. I mean, the Federal Reserve is a real thing. The Federal Reserve banking system is jacked up inherently. Yeah, that's a good question, Forbidden Ruin. I mean, there are people who are pro clones who think they have tanks that can age them up quicker. But what that would have to mean is on some level the clones would have to age. You would need multiple clones, right? Because if you've aged a clone up to be, a 40-year-old man, a 50-year-old man, and he has advanced aging, he's not going to last but, 5-10 years at most, and he's going to be aging through. I mean, shout out to Solid Snake in Metal Gear Solid, was it 4, where he's aging? Egg and DNA sampling. There's definitely some funny shit. There's something funny. But the idea is, I guess the sci-fi idea is they take the DNA, they take a sample, and they're able to, in a lab, in some sort of tank, turn that person into the person. And they grow a person that looks exactly like. There's limitations. Apparently they can't gain weight. And this is, again, the conspiracy stuff. And again, I'm mixed on this. Because body doubles will be a simpler task to accomplish what they want. Just killing somebody using a body double. But yeah, you would think, now the clones that they have come up with in other species and sheep, that's not what they do. They grow, they're just basically test tube babies essentially. But they grow at the same rate, like Fizz is saying, they grow at the same rate as a regular human. And so when you would clone somebody, they would be a baby. They wouldn't be the 30 or 40 or however old they are when you clone them. At least by the science that has been released to us. Shout out to Ben Riley. But yeah, the idea is they take a DNA sample and they're able to somehow fertilize an egg with that DNA, and grow a human. Rather, it's they can't be the same age as the human. That doesn't make sense unless you want to believe the far out thing. They got tanks and they got all this other stuff to help gestate these humans and age them further. But again, that would require more clones, because if you did have a fast aging clone, that fucker's gonna die. I'm gonna take my smoke break in between matches. Like, pause. Heard China's been dealing with. Oh, now that's something I've heard of. Growing organs, and I still something about organ, and that might be here. You can look that up. That's something they've even published stuff on. When they take your DNA and they grow organs, ideally, for you to, if you need an organ transplant, you can use yourself. Now that's something there's definitely been research into, and that doesn't require any conspiratorial stuff. That's real life. Got him. Calling to Jada Parker, but if you on Drake time, she's gonna be 0. By the time she's old enough, you're gonna be an old man. Yeah, I fucked that up. Animal human hybrids. That's sick. Animal human hybrids is sick. So, Forbidden Ruin said that, and then Finn said something about that. Got him. I mean, if I can speed up the process. I mean, you'd have to go to the CIA. I don't know. Why don't you just do the DM slide like everybody else? You ain't special. Slide them DMs like a man. And shoot your shot. Hey, yeah, I know you don't know me. And, you know, she's not going to respond. But at least you did the man thing. Man, bear, pig. I shit you not. I dare them to do it. Don't give them my idea. Fizz echoing what I said about the organ transplants. Damn it. Damn it, I'm going to lose. Don't perfect me, guy. Yes, all right. Can't always get what you want. Means Al Gore's DNA with a bear and a pig. Bad bear, pig. Damn it, man. I ain't gonna have enough time to smoke. Love South Park. I used to like it, but I'm not as big of a fan as I used to be. Just to me, it can be generic and cheesy. Scrambles is. That's cool. That's it. Watch for an easy laugh. Hey, if you like it, you know, and like I can, you know, I ain't got the most universal sense of humor either. Like I'm a big fan of dad jokes. Infamously, my shout out to Matt, who was actually in the chat yesterday. But infamously, my partner in culture crime fighting hated dad jokes. But a good dad joke always cracks me up. Haven't been keeping up recent episodes. So yeah, there's still classic ones. You know, it's to me Simpsons. Now I'll give South Park this much credit. Compared to The Simpsons and Family Guy, they're probably falling off the least. But it's still the same principle. I'm not going to watch either of these shows. Back in their prime, they were all great. There's still episodes that still hold up. And like I said, I think they probably are. If you had to watch one of the three, they're probably the best of those three. But damn it, I'm getting murked. Oh. What the fuck? Fuck this. Family Guy hit the wall hard. I watch YouTube more than TV and movies too. When people talk about, oh, you seen this show? You seen that? No, I haven't. All I do is fucking watch YouTube, man. All I do is watch YouTube. And the subject can change. You know, a few months ago, I was on this weird ex-Jehovah's Witness thing because I was raised Jehovah's Witness. And so finding out how fucked up that cult was, you know, I wasn't going back no time soon anyway, but still. Now I'm on this fitness kick, trying to lose weight. Is Seth MacFarlane a bitch for real? I ain't hear that. I mean, it wouldn't shock me. All these Hollywood types is creepy, man. All these Hollywood types is creepy. Even the ones you think, oh man, he seemed like a good dude. They always got some creepy shit going on behind the scenes. I did see Rhea Ripley come back. I wonder if they came back too soon. Yeah, most of them are little bitches. I wonder if she came back too soon. What are your thoughts on Rhea Ripley, Richard? You a fan of her? She's cool. She's probably overhyped, but she does, you know. I think everybody who gets hype in WWE right now is overhyped because there's so few stars. Whenever anybody has any charisma, people ready to, you know, go crazy over them. It was perfect. Yeah, she a megastar. Okay, you a fan? He had left us in real life? That's crazy. That's not a shock because it's Hollywood. They all left us. You like her more than Mercedes Moné? I think everybody at this point like Mercedes Moné, man. Bring back Sasha Banks. Because Mercedes Moné is not, you know what I mean? She's just not it. It's remarkable. If anything, she's a proof of what WWE is doing. Because she's not even it's like, yo, you're not really that talented, are you? Keep pressing buttons, man. Like, you were never that talented, were you? WWE made you look like, we made us think that you were way more talented at everything than you really are. Straight up. Because you go out that system, you just another chick out here. She's like, I mean, and I don't even like Britt Baker, but Britt Baker's better than her. Everybody on the AEW roster is better than her. So it's like, I don't think you're that sweet. AEW fans hate her, and rightfully so. She's not good, man. They hate her because, you know, the rumor is she's getting the bag. So imagine you root for a team, and we'll see what happens with Tobias Harris this year for the Pistons, right? So even though I don't think his contract is as bad as people making out to, he's still making 2 years, $50 million. That's still a lot of money. It ain't superstar money, but it's we gonna need more than 17 points money. And if he only give us 17 points, people are going to be disappointed. But because we're paying him so much. Oshaw recommend anyone? Monster. It's her favorite anime. I never heard of anime. He said Britt Baker needs a transvestigation? I mean, listen. She is flat. She's another flat girl. That was suck. I thought she was kind of cute. And she seems takeable from who's her? I don't know if that's her husband or a boyfriend, Adam Cole. It just seemed like you could just take her. It seemed like she's cheated on him before and would cheat on him again. I don't know. He just don't got that. He comes off kind of like he's not really that masculine in real life. Yeah, that's also a part of it. We had to meet the salaryman and the floor. But Tobias wasn't. I don't think he's a bad signing because we didn't pay him a ton. Like, $26 million a year is a lot, but I mean, there's guys making $50 million a year now. So, and I mean, if he gives us 20 points, which is about I expect, he can provide 20 points and take some pressure off of Cade Cunningham, and then we got some shooters and the draft pick is cool. I think we'll be okay. It's about Dr. accidentally saves the life of a serial killer. Oof. Connected to politics and the mob. That seems like a cool premise. That's one thing I will say about it. I don't watch as much anime as everybody else does, but I get it because some of the story premises and plot setups are always pretty good. Nice. Got him. Fair nobody else. He approves the roster. No, we got Cade. We still got Cade. And we'll see what happens with a lot of these young players. Asar, Ivy, and then maybe Duran, which I don't know. We might end up trading Duran. But we got a lot of youth. I am very worried that the Pistons, and this happened, you know, with Tobias to the extent, because he played with the Pistons before. That's another reason I think they signed him, because he's already been here. But you know, there was a point where you look at the playoffs and you would see Reggie Jackson play for the Pistons, Tobias Harris play for the Pistons, Spencer Dinwiddie played for the Pistons. Who else? Chris Middleton played for the Pistons. You're like, well, damn, we developed all these great players and all these impactful players in the playoffs, but none of them play for the Pistons now. And so I'm worried with this young roster, we're going to do that same shit where all these players are going to end up leaving and you're going to see them in other places. Similar thing happened with the Lakers with a lot of people they traded. You see Brandon Ingram, Lonzo till he got hurt. Randall until he got hurt. And you're like, man, all these players were on the Lakers all at one time, but, you know, they didn't let them develop and get good for the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? So it happens sometimes. And I think it might happen again with us. And I hope not. But with all these young players, I feel like we're going to end up developing players for the league. So all they're going to be balling in the league, but they won't be balling with us. That's what I'm worried about. That Bronny kid doing. Listen, here's what I'll say. I wish my dad could do that. I wish I had a dad that can make sure I'm going to be set for life, even though I'm not good at something. Shout out to Nepo babies. As much as we all hate Nepo babies, we all wish we had a family that can make us a Nepo baby. But no, he's not an NBA player, and we all know this. But he'll get checks from the league till LeBron retires. The second LeBron retires, he'll be gone. And that's that. Now, I didn't say nipple babies. I said Nepo babies. I know I got a lot of fat in my throat. Nepo. Not nipple babies. Shout out to Homelander. But no, not nipple babies. Nepo babies. Nepotism. Nipple baby. That's funny. I bet you might be better than Bronny. I don't disagree, Bronny the titty baby, but it's not his mom's. You're not wrong. But like I said, if I had a kid, I'm gonna set him up to succeed. And if that's what my kid want to do. He want to be in the NBA. And it's just that Bronny's the worst case of this, but it's not the first time that's happened. Even Michael Jordan had his brother got a tryout. His brother got a tryout in the 80s. And I mean, people talk about the Greek Freak and his brother, Thanasis, being in the league when we know he shouldn't be. Barry follows sports. No, I mean the narrative is correct. LeBron James Jr. cannot play. He's not a professional basketball player. No, he may be a professional player for the Shanghai Sharks, or a team of that caliber, but not in the NBA. No, because I get wrecked. The Thompson twin being small. Oh, you talking about Asar Thompson? Small ball, small forward. It seems like they want him to be a 4. The Nash asked for a trade. That's crazy. To where? Again, the Shanghai Sharks? Like, you don't belong in the league neither. So, I mean, like I said, it does happen. There's other players do that. Found out you blacklisted from New York teams. See, you got a rep? What'd you do? Okay, Ryan Artest, what the fuck did you do to get blacklisted from New York local teams? You running? That's why I said Ryan Artest. What you do? Running the crowd, or was it because you smashing up all the female basketball players? You'll make the DM slide for Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. No, Caitlin Clark did a transvestigation. Shout out to her being able to shoot and all that. But I'm not certain. And who'd you say? You said Britt Baker did a transvestigation. That's crazy. But you're not wrong. I mean, shit. Some of these hoes is convincing, man. So you gotta watch out out here. Caitlin Clark, I was just being funny by mentioning her. Shit. Caitlin Clark and both need a trans. If it wasn't for I'm getting wrecked now. So I can't talk. I'm getting perforated by fucking demons. If it wasn't for what's her name, the chick that you like that I think is disgusting. Oh, wrestling chick, Jordan Grace. If I didn't see Jordan Grace when she was fat, she would definitely need a transvestigation. I'm like a man. If I hadn't seen fat Jordan Grace, I would think that was a dude. Because she looked like a dude. So, I mean, with that in your bag, Caitlin Clark is not that much worse. That's it. coaches in New York didn't like you. It was the coach's fault, not yours, though, obviously. Can't be your fault. Oh, man, I'm getting fucked up. Now, this is my fault. Good Lord. This is over. This is somebody's Smurf account. This is crazy. Could be well covered up. I do think Caitlin Clark probably was born a man. You hear about this with female. Now, this is another conspiracy stuff. Now, if you don't want to go off the ledge with this set of theories, that's fine. But there's a theory about a lot of female athletes that they were born men. And I mean, even though she wasn't an athlete, there's a lot of people who believe we had a first lady that maybe wasn't as ladylike as we would have thought in the past. But all that notwithstanding, I definitely think Caitlin Clark is at least is a possibility. I'm not gonna say for sure. You know, there's some women are just not photogenic. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. And she deserves credit for carrying that lead. Now they made it a racial narrative with her and all this other shit. And they was talking about the All-Star votes, and there are literally millions more All-Star votes in general across the board than there were last year. She's transformed the way that league is viewed, or respecting pronouns. And so she deserves, he, she, it, they, them, zim, zer, deserves all the credit. Because nobody would care. Because the WNBA is lesbians missing layups. The idea that we're taking this serious is unreal. So she deserves credit. But yeah, I don't know that's a chick. You couldn't get along with any of the coaches. Maybe you're not coachable. Maybe that's you. Okay, Rasheed Wallace. And I get it. Coaches suck. And I think coaching across the board has gotten worse and worse as time goes on. And I remember just the coaches we had. Like, how were any of us ever going to get to the next level? Like, we just had no coaching, no skills development, nothing. Just motherfuckers who rolled the ball out there and just had no idea of how basketball worked, but they just happened to get the job of head coach for a high school or a league or something like that. So I get it. Got him! Goodness. You're going to have to learn to be coachable even if you know more about basketball. You're going to have to learn how to be able to relate to people and get your point across even from somebody you know more. There's a reason there are coaches they washed out decades earlier. In a lot of cases, that is the case. But you as a player, you might know more than basketball than your coach. I mean, look at J.J. Redick's a coach. And I don't know what J.J. Redick did to convince anybody he knows anything about basketball. His commentary is atrocious. So when he talks about basketball, he sounds horrible. And even that podcast, like him or not, LeBron James carries that fucking podcast. It ain't J.J. Redick. And the only reason he's the coach, and this is why it actually might work out, is because LeBron James is the coach. And so LeBron James does know more about basketball than J.J. Redick. I've seen them both talk about basketball. He clearly understands basketball at a higher level than J.J. Redick. And the only reason he's the coach is I think J.J. Redick is going to let LeBron coach. He's going to let him straight up coach the team, and that's the reason. And that might work out because the authority's set. Everybody know J.J. Redick's not the real coach. There's the hierarchy. There's no question in the hierarchy where with a real coach there is. Do I listen to LeBron? Do I listen to coach? Well, I ain't going to listen to the coaches. The coach is fucking J.J. Redick. As a player, all he did is catch and shoot. No disrespect. It's hard to shoot at that high of a level. He deserves his credit for being a specialist as a player and being one of the better ones. But he didn't understand the nuances of the game. And when he talks about it, when he shits on the old players and calls them plumbers, that means you don't understand the game. Because if you did, you would understand what they brought to the game, you would look at a guy like, say, a Jerry West or a Bob Cousy and realize, even though it was a different game back then, well, look at Bob Cousy passing ability and the ability to run a team. That's going to translate over the generations. You wouldn't be looking for reasons to down these old players. You would be saying, okay, how does what they did impact the future? How did, obviously there's guys like Pistol Pete, like Dr. J, that almost look like modern players playing in the 70s. I get that too. But as a basketball mind, you would want to look back to see what you can grab off of it and what translates. You wouldn't be looking to separate and call people plumbers and all this stuff. You would be looking to say, okay, these people did things, and now we're doing an advanced version of what they're doing. And they laid the foundation, the fundamentals. You would understand that the fundamentals translate throughout any era. Yeah, LeBron's son is meh. He played for 15 years. He caught the ball and shot open shots for 15 years. You're talking about J.J. Redick. He's never had to do anything advanced in basketball. And hey, Real Wade, yeah, LeBron's son is mad. But like I said, I wish my dad could get. I'm mad at a lot of things. I wish I had a dad that could help me become a millionaire for being mad. You watch our Bill Russell defensive highlights. There's still stuff that I think most people, if you are somebody over 6'9" and playing the NBA, you should be watching Bill Russell's highlights. Hey, Snorter Poopers. But yeah, I think a lot of coaches in general, unfortunately, aren't good. Like I said, J.J. Redick, I mean, maybe he was able, and again, I would feel differently if when he talked about basketball, he said things that were insightful. He just doesn't. He has a limited view on basketball because all he had to do, he wasn't even asked to be a defender. He was asked to catch and shoot. And you still got to practice, still got to keep yourself in shape. There's still a lot of skill. I mean, not everybody can shoot like J.J. Redick could. I'm not going to disparage him totally. But there's so many aspects of the game that as a player, he's not experiencing. He played for 15 years. He played as much post defense that I had, as much NBA post defense that I did. You know what I'm saying? He played as much NBA center as I did. He played as much, you know what I mean? He's played as much traditional point guard in the NBA as I did. He's never had to bring up the ball and be a primary ball handler. So these are the things as a player he doesn't understand to a high level. And that doesn't mean he can't be a coach. Obviously, there are coaches that were not great. Pat Riley wasn't the best player. Neither was Phil Jackson. So that doesn't mean just because you're a mid player that you're going to be a mid coach. But it just means for him to go from, if he had coaching experience, I feel different. Like, well, J.J. Redick coached at this college for 3 years, and they went to the tournament twice, and they weren't a good school. I'm like, okay, you know what? He's able to. He's proven he can coach, but he hasn't. He's never had a coaching job, and all he's had is broadcasting jobs, and he's shown that he sucks at least explaining to me as a viewer the nuances of basketball. I feel like I know more about the nuance of basketball than him, and I shouldn't feel that way if you're supposed to be an expert. How do I feel about Doc Rivers? He's had his day as a coach. He should probably not be a coach anymore either. He's shown that he has trouble winning consistently, especially at the highest level. And those are the only jobs people are going to want to give him. And yeah, listen, you're right. He played with guards. Listen, if you like J.J. Redick as a coach, why? That's all I'm asking. What has he said on his podcast or on ESPN or at all that shows you that he's a good coach? That's all I ask. Cool. He played in the league. Steve Nash played in the league and did a lot more than J.J. Redick, and I think he deserved another shot, and I don't think his first job should have been the Brooklyn Nets. But what did he deserve to do as a coach? It's not easy to be an NBA coach. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't know what J.J. Redick has done to deserve to be a coach. If he was an assistant for some years, if he was, like I said, coached at a college, coached somewhere else, coached in the G League even, coached overseas, I would feel some type of way. I feel differently. But he hasn't done any of these things. That doesn't mean, no, those are different skills. Everybody who's played in the league can't be a coach. Michael Jordan knows he couldn't be a coach, and he's one of the best players of all time. LeBron will probably be if LeBron does decide to be a coach, which he might, he'll end up a better coach than Jordan because he at least not to knock down Jordan. He understands individual stuff, but I mean, he's as much of an individual player who played he understood the triangle. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of stuff Jordan did, you need to think his fundamentals can be recreated. Maybe he'll be a better skills coach. But like a lot of the idea of playing basketball and explaining basketball to people, those are two different skills. Everybody who's played 15 years can't be a coach. That's ridiculous. Not just off the strength of having played 15 years. Now, I'm sure there's things about basketball that JJ Redick understands about me. You would imagine better than me, right? You would imagine there has to be. I'm just a fat asshole playing Tekken. He, like you said, he has played 15 years. That ain't a short amount of time either. But he was never asked to do that much. So as a player, there's not enough evidence. As a player, I understand why they think point guards are going to be coaches, right? They say, well, they have to study so much film. They have to understand so much about the set offense and defense already as a player. A lot of that preparation is going to translate as a coach. And technically, JJ Redick was a point guard, right? But he was a backup point guard and a shooter. He didn't have to do the real point guard stuff. So if all these other, I could name you a bunch of players who weren't good coach. Magic wasn't a good coach, and he's one of the best point guards of all time. So I don't think playing in 15 years means you're going to be a good coach. Being a good coach means you're going to be a good coach. There are people who never played that are going to be better coaches than people who did play because it's a different skill set. As a coach, you're explaining the skill set and you're explaining and you're balancing. It takes leadership skills, leadership soft skills. And then there's a bunch of sub skills. Zeke didn't get a chance as a coach. Neither did Bill Laimbeer. And Bill Laimbeer actually coached the women. He coached the WNBA. He coached a team to a title. Never got a chance as a coach. But JJ Redick deserves a chance? Come on, man. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he wanted to be a coach, never got a chance. Tim Duncan hasn't got a chance. But JJ Redick deserves to be a coach as I get perfected by Lars. You know what I'm saying? And some of these guys at least spent years as an assistant. Tim Duncan's been an assistant. Like, I get that. I mentioned Tim Duncan. I get the idea Tim Duncan doesn't really want to coach. He seems like he's cool, chilling to be 1,000. But I know Kareem wanted to be a coach back in the day, and that didn't happen for him. And listen, I just don't think JJ Redick has just not, he's been so poor at explaining basketball principles as a commentator. I just don't see it as a coach. Hell, going back to the commentator things, I don't think Jeff Van Gundy is that great of a coach, but he's a decent enough commentary. And actually, I think didn't he get a coaching job recently? I think Bill Laimbeer would have been a good coach. I really do. Especially because he was able to coach the women to the Detroit Shock when we had a team. I don't think we have a WNBA team now. But he was able to coach the Detroit Shock to at least one championship, and I think another appearance. And nobody wanted to have him. And that was because of his rep. That was because of his rep as a player. Make no mistake. I'm surprised Joe Dumars got into the league office. And that was only probably because he was known as the nicest, quote-unquote, nicest one out of the bad boys. But, yeah, the rep for, they ain't want to hire none of those guys after they retired. None of them. None of them. No, even motherfuckers that wasn't crazy, they didn't want to hire. They just, like I said, somehow Joe Dumars, I think he's in the league office now. Golly. But hey, you got to be more coachable, man. That's a skill. Being coachable is a skill. You got to figure out your way of Jesus Christ. Love to be a bad boy. He said MJ had no rings. I do wonder how Michael Jordan would have fared if there were better medical technology. And what I mean is, Jordan never beat any of those 80s teams in the 80s, right? But Larry Bird got old, and I mean, but you look at the injuries that took Bird and Isaiah out, and you say, man, you know, torn Achilles sucks, but people have come back from torn Achilles now. A messed up back sucks, but people come back from that stuff now. You know what I'm saying? Granted, Isaiah did rely on his quickness, so a torn Achilles would have affected him, certainly. And he wouldn't have been the same player. But, I mean, he was already, by the late 80s, not quite the same explosive dude he was in the early 80s scoring. It's hard to be losing when your coach. Well, you got to learn to somewhat deal with that, because at the end of the day, maybe you're smarter than the coach. You're smarter than every coach on earth, and now every coach hates you, and now you can't get a job basketball. So, congrats. You know what I'm saying? Kareem retired. No, Kareem retired before Magic got HIV. He retired 2 years before. Is it 2 years? 2 or 3 years? Vlade Divac was a center when Magic caught the high five, as I've heard it referred to. And Magic getting HIV, I mean, even that is less of a death sentence as it was at the time. Oh, shit. It's crazy. You know, Kareem retired. Kareem retired because he's been fucking doing this shit since the 70s. The early 70s. It's the late 80s. It's like, man, I'm just done. Oh, this lag. Shout out to the lag switch. Goodness. Shit. I think he got me. Yep. Shit. Got him. Bitch. MJ couldn't beat Larry Bird in a wheelchair. What would have happened if those players played even another 4 or 5 years? I think Kareem might have been able to retire, but if Magic plays, let's say Magic plays to 96. Let's say all those guys retire in 96 instead of early 90s. Magic, Bird, Isaiah. Does he still end up with as many rings? Maybe he does. He did beat Magic without Kareem, but with James Worthy still in the finals. As a lot of people will say, Scotty helped by being the main defender on Magic. Even though they both did a fair share of defense, defending on Magic to be 1,000%. But the highlights, you're gonna see Scottie Pippen really giving Magic trouble on a fucking press, a full court, which they don't do that shit no more. Full court presses. It's crazy. They was even doing it back then with the guys they had. No, I don't think he plays that long. I say about 96, maybe 97. I mean, granted, his style, he could have, and with his size, he could have certainly played a longer time and played a long time. I mean, we're seeing that's part of the reason a guy like LeBron's able to play a long time. It's like he's so big and his basketball IQ is so high, he'll just fucking stick around and still put up numbers even without all the physical stuff. If they end up getting but Kobe would never be there. You might not be wrong. If he stays long enough and they hit that free agency period, they probably still are going to get Shaq, but they never get bad enough to draft a Kobe. I mean, or maybe they do. Maybe they're still smart enough to trade Vlade Divac for Kobe. Because that's what they essentially did. Kobe was a trade, yeah. I don't know. But then if they have him as guard, yes, I get murked. I don't know. I've heard that theory. Magic, like, well, what if Magic plays until the 2000s? I don't know if he plays that long. And if they still got Kobe and Shaq, which they could have. Jerry West. Shout out to him. He was the GM. He saw what he saw in Kobe. They already had the free agency thing on Shaq, so they didn't need Vlade. So they were able to trade him for Kobe, essentially. And that was a good trade. Because luckily people were still risk averse to drafting guys in the who come out of high school. So you think he could, but remember, he started at 79, man. 79, 80. Is it 80? Or 80, 81. Whatever his first year is. So, that's a long time to do that till 99, 2000. And then he's got to get along with Phil Jackson and all this other stuff. I don't know, man. I don't think he just plays that long. Like I said, he could. He could because of his style of play. And his size, he would have had a job until he didn't want it. He's too good. He's too good of a passer, and honestly, too good of a post scorer. Which is part of the reason that made him pass. That's why I stand by. I call Jokic a mix between Tim Duncan and him, because he is. A lot of the passing Magic did from the mid post, and because he was so dangerous as a post player, if you singled on him, he could score. If you doubled him, he's going to, whoever you help off of, they getting the ball before you can think twice. Oh, nice. But we'll see. We won't see. We'll never know. It's actually the true thing. We'll never know. But I do have a sneaking suspicion. Because a lot of people, when they talk about Jordan's greatness, they keep talking about 6 for 6. 6 for 6 in the final. And I'm like, listen, I'm not going to say it's not impressive or I'm not impressed by it. And I'm not trying to make a Bron-centric argument. Because honestly, any argument for Bron is a low-key argument for Wilt Chamberlain as the best player of all time. Because I think Wilt Chamberlain actually might be the greatest player of all time. If we're going to say winning titles don't matter, then it's Wilt Chamberlain. And it's not close because nobody's ever doing none of that shit again. Nobody's ever averaging 50 points, 48 minutes, 25 rebounds in a season. That'll never happen again. All the 50-point games he was doing, he made a 50-point game a nothing burger. This guy would get 50 and 25 every fucking night. Every night. And then when he wanted to change up his fucking play style, led the league in assists. We've never seen anything like Wilt Chamberlain. We never will. And the only reason people didn't call him the GOAT anyway is because he only had 2 titles. Which, you look back, if we're going to use every argument for LeBron, look at the teams he faced, is a real argument for Wilt Chamberlain. People don't even realize it. I believe in Magic. I have no fear. Magic is here. The Lakers would have been a different team if Magic was able to play throughout the 90s. I definitely think he had more in the tank because he only played like 13 years. So that's like, damn, that's not even that long. So he could have at least gave you 3 to 4 more years. Wilt leading the league in assists is unreal. And it really is a narrative killer. Because this idea is that he's just so much bigger and taller and he just dunked. He definitely got his share of dunks in. But a lot of his shit is off of hook shots, bank shots, fadeaways, scoring with either hand over shoulders, post moves, head fakes. That's what a lot of his scoring was. It wasn't just I'm taller and I'm a dunker. I mean, yeah, he got his share of alley oops and share of dunks, but I mean, he's scoring on fundamental post play, and he's using his height. Yes, he's using his height and his power to advantage his speed, of course. But this is fundamental stuff. A lot of it, once you watch the tape, shout out to Will Chamberlain Archives. I think more people now realize that because of channels like that. And there are channels on the internet where you can look at a lot of these old school highlights and realize how great these players truly were. Yeah, most of them are fadeaways off the glass. And that, you know what I mean? Most of that, again, that's fundamental big man stuff. It's no different than a Tim Duncan. You know what I'm saying? Hell, even Shaq had to jump hook with either hand. I get it. You know, we all see the highlights. And people will, and listen, Shaq wasn't Tim Duncan, but he wasn't totally lacking in footwork and fundamentals. But people see Shaq, and he was so much bigger than everybody, and they just assume, well, Wilt must have played like Shaq. Like, no, he really didn't. He played more like Tim Duncan. He just was more, he's more athletic. He's tall. He's every bit 7'2", looking 7'3". And, oh, well, he didn't play against that many 7-footers. He played against some. And how many 7-footers are there now, again? How many centers are there now? By the way, who amongst y'all can guard Jokic? He played against a bunch of slow white people like Jokic and Lauri Markkanen and Luka and all these other Caucasian players y'all have no idea how to guard. He played against players like that, and y'all can't guard none of them now. So what the fuck would have changed? The average height is about the same, about 6'5", 6'6". That's the average height in the NBA. Maybe it's gone up, but I know last time I checked, you can check it year by year. Yeah, every generation wants to discredit the last and the current. The truth is, all these generations are great. When you talk about basketball, and hell, even people, shit. There's a lot of, Gen X or Gen Z hate on the Gen Z and millennials, and then there's a lot of hate on Gen X and the boomers. It's like, man, we all had our struggles. What's going on now is economically a nightmare. Nobody can deny that. And yes, there's certainly some older individuals who need to recognize the struggles of the modern life economically, who maybe they own a home and they're good, but they don't realize how hard it is for everybody else. There's definitely some of that. And yes, there's some young motherfuckers who need to realize, what some of the old motherfuckers had to struggle with just to get a lot of the stuff they got. Damn it. Thing is, every generation, yeah. I'm 11 feet tall, can't play basketball. Claws keep shredding the basketball and the other players well. That's the problem with being a bear. If you could, maybe wear gloves. They have bear-proof gloves. You can dominate. And the Pistons could use the center. You know what I'm saying? Just Detroit, it gets pretty cold, Detroit. Honestly, man, that's what I'm talking about when looking at these old players. There's some fundamental stuff they did that's still swaggy. Shit, we still, people would say, well, they only use their one hand. So, shit, Jaylen Brown only used his one hand. They gave him a $300 million contract. He still can't use his fucking left. Well, these old players, they can only use their right hand. Same, you mean like Jaylen Brown, the current fucking finals MVP? Is that what you mean? Like that? It's like, the more things change, the more they stay the same. I beat Legally Blonde's ass. Well, now she's whooping on me. You know what? She is dressed like Legally Blonde. I didn't even peep that. She is. Hey, Boosh. She's absolutely dressed with the pink and the blonde. Shit. I had to get a drink of water, and I just like, please, computer, play good enough defense. I hate playing Lily, too. God. I appreciate everybody here watching. What is it? Got to be like 2, 3 in the morning here Eastern. Well, probably 3 Eastern, 2 Central, something like that. Getting beat by a literal fairy. That's what it looks like. $3 a.m. Eastern. Okay, so I was right. Sheesh. I mean, yeah, that's that. Welcome to Tekken. That's a big running joke for when I play Tekken. It's like, how come all these girls are beating the shit out of you? Because these people are better players than me. That's why. This game is hard. Enough. Oh. No. No. Ah! Got it. Got a lot of cheap damage out. Jesus Christ. Golly, that wasn't well done. I got well done that time. All right, let's get this round. Let me focus. Lock in, as the kids say. Nope. Shit's unblockable. No. Fuck you. Fuck. Fuck. Hey, Robert. I think I'm dead. Shit. That's it. God damn it. I'm so pissed. I was this close to winning. This close to winning. Ah. But almost it, what is it? Something about almost isn't it, or some shit like that. Shit. Appreciate there's still people with insomnia up watching these streams. Thank you both. All right, peace out, Fizz. It's too late for Fizz. I get it. It's too late. It's an hour and a half. So, yeah, about 2, 3 something a.m. Started at 12:30. Shout out to the gym. Shout out to sleeping in all day. See what these bunnies doing? Stop. Damn it. Damn it. I mean, honestly, it's mostly dudes I'm playing. Not that there aren't women. There are women who play Tekken. I mean, it's just, you know, Cuddlecore, famous. If you're talking about pro players, just, you know. Enough? Nope. That is. Hell, the internet's only sentient polar bear. At least that we know of. Speaking of sentient, where's our only sentient dude? What the fuck is he doing? Who told him he could do other stuff? Not allowed to have a life. Since you did those recharging, right? KFC. That wasn't the idea. He does look like Colonel Sanders, though. I just wanted him in a white suit. But I didn't even think, yeah, it is kind of Colonel Sanders. You know, I haven't had KFC in a while. Shout out to Popeyes. Honestly, I haven't had Popeyes in a minute. That's my diet's been. Got him. I sure did not even realize that was not. I just put him in a Snow White suit just to. I don't know. I thought all white. I was actually kind of thinking Scarface, but he does have a. And that his beard's just great naturally as the character. Since Dildo has a Diddy party hanging with a trans black woman, where's Nas? Nas is probably asleep. It's a trans black woman. Honestly, I thought the person who shot Trump was gonna be a trans black woman, but they picked the incel as the alleged culprit. So nobody talks to shit when I wreck somebody in a round finally. I get all the shit when some fucking pixie beats the shit out of me. I heard that too. That he was in a black. We saw that, or somebody said that earlier, Robert. That he was in a Black Rock ad, and you can tell me the odds of that. And I mean, the fact that he didn't get killed is a damn near miracle. Imagine letting the FBI pick you for this mission. That lightsaber gun, just kind of a lightsaber and a gun. There's two different weapons. But actually, I don't know if this shoots regular bullets. I don't know the lore. I played the game. I don't know the lore. They may not be real bullets. It might be like laser bullets or some shit. Odds are extremely good. Black Rock is involved with a ton of commercials. True, but this is the idea. How many people go from a person in the commercials to somebody trying to assassinate a current and potentially or former and potentially future president? But yeah, they own so much. Most commercials are gonna be damn Black Rock commercials, right? But so Forbidden Ruin, yes, you saw the same ad. He wasn't an actor. They filmed at a school. That's the odds that they film at a school and this guy ends up shooting at the president is fucking bananas. I'm a buy there's something else up. But it is what it is, man. He's still here, thank goodness. I'll check. You know, a lot of people are gonna have their theories in the conspiratorial community and in the regular community as far as what the fuck happened. There definitely was at least a lapse, at least from what you guys told me, as far as the yardage they're supposed to make sure he's clear and the yardage the guy was at. There was that bare minimum a lapse in security, and I don't think it's crazy to think when it comes to presidential candidate getting, assassination attempt, to think it's more than meets the eye. I don't think that's, you know what I'm saying? I think the average person don't think that. Local cops blew his servers, didn't properly secure the area. Yeah, I thought he died too. Did he? Or is that not true? Cause I heard that he got killed on site. So I'm gonna feel like something's up, but if the research doesn't, because he's alive, and as I get wrecked. No, well, I know Trump didn't die. I don't know if he died. I thought he died, but Trump is what I meant. Roof was left wide open. White House denied additional secrets. So yeah, that leads you to see there's some conspiracy to get him killed. This wasn't just one guy. There's just no way. I don't buy it. I don't buy that. If I'm thought of crazy for not thinking it's just one guy, then I don't know what to say. Got him. I don't know how much Power Rangers. Hey, cause people like the Power Rangers. Oh, you thought you were saying he wasn't dead? No, I might have been confusing when I was talking about because I just said he and I didn't specify who I was talking about. No, Trump's not dead, but the guy I think is. At least that's the story I got too. Shooter's dead. One in TD. Okay, thank you, Forbidden Ruin. So one person got killed in the crowd. 2 people got injured. Trump got hit his ear, apparently from debris, not the bullet. Thank God, because I was wondering how the hell he survived that. Secret Service video with the 3 women. One could holster a gun. Man, I don't know how long we want to play with this farce with putting women in jobs that they don't belong in. Maybe a woman could handle, like, you know, desk duty at the Secret Service, but being a live, active participant, man, I don't want nobody in really any law enforcement. Listen, I've seen interviews and shit where a woman was interviewing a criminal and she did the shit so smooth a dude couldn't have done that and couldn't have pulled that off. So I'm not saying women have no place in law enforcement, but they have a specific place, and it is not on the field. You cannot have. Maybe there's a few Ronda Rouseys out there. There's a few exceptions to this rule, because I say Ronda Rousey, she wasn't a real fighter, but you know what I mean. A Thug Rose, whatever. Maybe there's a few Amanda Nunes. There's a few women that can really handle field work for a law enforcement agency, but there's only a few. There's not a lot, and there shouldn't be 3 in the damn Secret Service if we plan on keeping our presidents alive. Maybe we don't. Maybe the plan is to start popping these guys. I don't know. I don't work at Eyes Wide Shut. Congrats. 30% women. Them hoes better be at desk. Congrats. So you'll be where I'm at in no time, bro. And hey, maybe you found the niche. Make Power Rangers content. A lot of women in the service didn't pass. I know they didn't pass the written or physical exams. Now that makes no sense. There should be. It's bad enough you're gonna have to relax the standards physically, but to have to relax the written standards too, that's crazy. That's it. That's crazy. And they short. I don't know why I'm growing fast. No, sometimes you just hit a niche. I should be doing videos now that I understand the algorithm a little bit better. But you can't have women. So I didn't see that video, but I've seen videos of women who can't handle the criminals and all sorts of shit. Man, how you gonna cover a 6'3" man? You're 5'4". That's just crazy. Even as you're a 5'4" man, every man ain't supposed to damn do it. Here's Knots. We asked about you. Like, where the fuck are you? But every man ain't capable of doing that shit. That shit the Secret Service. I'm gonna be honest. If you're under 6 feet, you probably shouldn't even be involved. Maybe we'll give you a pass at 5'10", 5'11". But sorry, short kings, man. You can't be 5'4". You don't know what. I mean, this guy, the guy they picked as the Patsy allegedly. I mean, anybody could whoop on him, right? But I mean, come on, that guy. The incel. That's why you're telling me this one incel almost killed a president. Nah, he had help. He was a patsy. There's no that I believe. That I believe when I first saw the dude. Like, yeah, right. Nah, homie, I don't buy it. And if I'm a conspiracy, I'm gonna have to. That's a hill I'm dying on. There's no way he worked alone, especially with the lack of security. There's no way this lone incel was capable of getting that shot off. Nope. Now, could they have brainwashed a lone incel and had a whole thing to set up the security in a certain way to make sure that lone incel would have had his shot? Maybe. Tiger King. Well, it's a king, and he has a jaguar head. Hey, Moira. Appreciate you being here. What are your thoughts on the Orange Man situation? You know, that's something on and off that everybody's talking about. And I was just getting into my spiel why there's no way the guy they picked is just he just did it alone. We talked a little bit about the how bad of a lapse in security the Secret Service and the local police had. And what do you guys think about? I said regardless of the fact he's probably going to have to slow down doing these rallies. I don't even know if he needs them at this point. Like I said, they turned the guy babyface for the average person. 14 years of indoctrination. Yeah, you can argue that definitely got. There's definitely some MK Ultra in our quote unquote education system. But no, this guy, come on, this incel man. It's no disrespect to the incels. I'm not trying to say what they are capable of or not, but he just doesn't look like the guy. You're not that guy, pal. And even if he is, how the security didn't find him when he was within their yardage. That's it. Well, hey, keep doing the Power Rangers and the Warriors. Why do you, I'm not total ass. I win some of these. And fighting games are fucking hard anyway. Anyone will tell you that. I win some of these. I lose some. I win some. I live to fight another day. See? Mark David Chapman, Lee Harvey Oswald. I don't believe they were on their own either. I definitely don't believe Lee Harvey Oswald was a lone shooter and got Kennedy. I don't believe any of these guys have been lone shooters and just on their own and no help from no other institution. I mean, a lot of mobsters say the mob. Why did Jack Ruby get clapped? Don't play in people. There's no difficult. I'm playing real humans. These are real humans I'm going against. So I'm playing other people. Yeah, Oswald couldn't have worked alone. No way. No way. No way. He had to have. And there's a reason. There's a future president who happened to be a high-ranking member of the CIA who happened to be in Dallas that day. Coincidence. Just a coincidence. Maybe that's not a theory either. That's not something I made up. About and I'm talking about, of course, George H.W. Bush, who was either the head or a high lieutenant in the CIA at the time, and he was there in Dallas around the time of the Kennedy situation. So you tell me what happened. You tell me. Oh man, the initial reporting, how bad was that? Trump fell and all this other shit. It's like, now I saw the Wall Street Journal listed as an assassination and see some other mainstream publications. But how bad did that look? Holy smokes. You can't even accurately report something we got on fucking camera, guys? Somebody tried to shoot the fucking president, man, or the former president. And unless a massive conspiracy entails the future president. I mean, as anyone and everyone has pretty much said. Contact access letter. No, we'll have to agree to disagree. There's no way he did that with no help from any. I just don't believe so. What low guy did that was able to get a shot like that at the president without security being intentionally displaced. Yeah, normal people saw him. The FBI and Secret Service didn't. Nah, I don't. No. So yeah, people spotted him on the roof. So how did the FBI? How is there not an FBI agent at every rooftop in the area? How could you? Like that should be basic, bitch. And see, this is why I get killed, because when I start having a conversation, I can't focus on the conversation in the thing. And then that's nothing. The denial for additional security by the Secret Service. And it's just incel, man. Nah, man. Somebody at least in law enforcement had a hand in this assassination attempt. There's at bare minimum, somebody amongst the law enforcement that should have done their job had a hand. They were there to make sure. That's now, Mora. Now you're talking my language. The Secret Service and FBI would make sure the loose ends were cleaned up, so the brainwashed incel Patsy got clapped. Mayor Kiss cut his detail. Whoa. Adult Seth Green said he didn't know. Could have been 3 minutes. Seth Green, what does he have to do with this situation? Was he there, I guess? Oh, is that? Oh, the ginger guy said the police knew for more than 7 minutes. Okay, I didn't see the ginger guy. I haven't seen any of the reporting. So I guess you guys are talking. You caught. Oh, that's what Adult Seth Green is. Whoever the redhead guy. Tall ginger. I didn't see that. I've seen, again, I have seen no reporting. So I don't know who you're talking about. I know of him through this chat right now as we're talking. I've been asleep all day. So if you tell me about somebody you saw in the news, disconnect. I'll try it. But I don't know who he is. I didn't see it. I did see the picture of the shooter, but that's it. And that's from like YouTube videos of him being a thumbnail and everywhere. I've not seen anyone's coverage. But I'm listening to you guys give me coverage. You're doing the reporting for me. You did do it live. I might have saw parts of it. I don't know if I said anything, but I think I might have lurked in parts of it. Someone said that the police knew 7 minutes before he shot. So if the police knew 7 minutes before he took the shot, somebody in the police, somebody in law enforcement had to know he was going to take the shot. I say the shot. There was clearly multiple shots. Here we go with this shit again. I'm about ready to quit this game. The CS sniper shot first. Crooks got out 3.5 rounds. For the sniper's bullet choice, 152 yards. Bullets are fast, not that fast. No, King. I don't play as King. Confirms his game. Shut up. You know what? Since I'm in this thing, I got enough time to time you up. No, I don't. After this round, time you up. Just because of the Tekken disrespect. Your old timeouts. Your old timeouts, nice. From the past, I'm gonna give you a pass. Oh shit. Oh shit, did I come back on screen? Oh, yeah, I did. I'm back now. King, one of the hardest players to beat, and you're talking shit. The shooter was 130 yards. That's what somebody else said. That the shooter was 130 yards from Trump, and they're supposed to secure up to 400 yards. I don't know who Jesse Waters is to be 1,000 though. But I don't see. It seems like you would naturally put an agent every rooftop within 200, 300 yards from wherever Trump's doing the rally. It seems like that's something you would plan on doing. Oh, I thought you can't block that. Security went out to 400 yards. Yeah, that's what I heard. So clearly it didn't. You know what I mean? Just happened to not this today. The edge of the main building is 140 yards. Edge of the top building 12 yards back from that. I see. You know, clearly security didn't actually get up to 400 yards because some incel that the crowd saw for at least 7 minutes was able to get a shot off. Which I don't know how that happens. You just can't just say, well, incompetence. Like, nah, that's beyond incompetence. Okay, man. listen, we could just agree to disagree. We can just agree to disagree, man. It's just, there's always something, man, when it's one of these incidents. Shit, I'm dead. A few small mistakes. Mistakes are things that are unintentionally happen, man. Mistakes unintentionally happen. I feel like though, more you're supposed to have guys on the roof. You would arrange your secure, just like you would arrange secure cameras overlapping views. I feel if I just did a poll, and I can do it to prove if y'all want to. I don't know how many people actually do it. If I did a poll, do you think this was a lone gunman? I don't feel like, I think you would be the only vote for yes. Maybe you'll get another vote because somebody's trying to be a contrarian. But I don't think anybody else in this chat believes it was a lone gunman. It was just a lone gunman in a lapse of earnest law enforcement, earnest protection. That they did the best security job they could have, but somehow this lone incel happened to get up there. Snorter Poopers is going back to bed. That Secret Service and local police, there wasn't that many. Yeah, it can't be that many roofs around. I think there were purposeful lapses in security too. Peace out, Polar Bear. Thought multiple shooters? It often is. A lot of people think it was multiple shooters for the Kennedy situation. I will say what I just said. I have watched no coverage of this situation. So, whatever. I'm not saying fake. I think you're taking a leap. You're taking a different leap by me saying that this was a coordinated effort. I'm lost. I'm lost on where mainstream news is even relevant in what I'm saying. I am not saying nobody tried to kill Trump. I am saying more than a single person tried to kill Trump. Not to say that it's totally said that there couldn't be some wrestling stuff, but those security lapses had to be intentional, or more than likely in my head were intentional. And I don't think that's crazy to think, because honestly, in a lot of the security lapses for the Kennedy assassination had to be more than likely intentional. So I'm not using mainstream news. Mainstream media has no place in this conversation because they're not being referenced at all. One, because I didn't see their coverage. And I wouldn't believe their coverage either. I think that's safe to say the mainstream news shouldn't be believed. But I just don't buy a lone gunman in any of these situations. We talk about a political assassination attempt, or successful or otherwise. And so more than likely, it's not like there's not enough people. Surely anyone who leans conservative can tell you there's a lot of people who don't like Trump. So the idea that a few of them may be working in law enforcement and may have helped the situation out certainly isn't crazy. I think it was coordinated either. Where's the other shooter? 5,000 people had cameras. 980 me. Shit. Hold on. Like I said, I don't. I'm getting my information right now talking to you guys because I went to sleep yesterday and didn't slept all day and haven't been looking at any of the coverage. But in general, when these incidents happen, I tend to link conspiratorial. In general, I couldn't tell you who you talking about. Was my JFK conspiracy? CIA set it up. I mentioned Bush when talking about JFK. My conspiracy is the CIA set it up. Now, the actual conspiracy about the act and how they got it done, I couldn't tell you. I'm not that much of an expert to know how they got it done. Was there multiple shooters? It's possible. Could have been a shooter on the grass. Everyone thinks that. I definitely think Lee Harvey Oswald was a patsy at best. Not saying his shot maybe didn't. Maybe his shot did get Kennedy. But he was a patsy at best. Which is why he was taken out so quick himself. If there was another shooter, he may have been seen. Maybe. In either case or situation. I don't think it was coordinated either. Where's the other shooter? Which, I don't know if it's the other shooter. People had cameras. The other shooter's Predator. No, I ain't a Jack Ruby. Fuck Jack Ruby. But, no, the lapses in security that allowed it to happen, to me, are too dramatic to be accidental. I can say that. I feel comfortable making that statement. The lapses in security are too dramatic to be accidental. Even I get short staff, but you can't. It's not like there's 500 rooftops. He wasn't in the middle of downtown Manhattan where there's so many rooftops that it's not realistic that you can get enough people. And he has a certain amount of Secret Service detail. And you want to say not enough people? Well, why the hell was the request for more Secret Service denied? If you don't have enough people, when that request is made, it wouldn't be denied. That's something I would love. Why would they deny that request? Oh, that's bullshit. I should have hit him. I got jobbed on that. Oh well. Service was never warned. Just local cops who were on the ground. CS sniper was spotted, aimed, and immediately fired. Somebody else said that the cops had 7 minutes before the sniper fired. And if the cops have 7 minutes, we're in the internet age. How can there be anything the cops know that the Secret Service doesn't? How could that possibly be? Unless, again, there's not an intentional lapse of security. This is not the first time Trump's had a rally. Good night. Play Alien Isolation. Maybe around Halloween. Have a good night. Thank goodness. Rudy. No, the ginger, who I don't know who he is again, said he had been watching Trump for 7 minutes, saw a guy on the roof, and went to tell cops. How did a random person? Okay, Bush. How did a random person have 7 minutes to see this guy and no cops saw him? No cops looking at the rooftop for minutes? What are they doing then? What are they doing, man? We're just going to have to agree to disagree. I believe there was some more coordination. That's not saying the incident's fake. That's saying that somebody else helped him and that this 20-year-old random incel-looking dude is not capable of, on his own, getting a shot at a presidential candidate. And I don't think I'm crazy to think so. If you think otherwise, God bless you. I don't have to agree with everybody all the time. Even if that's the story, how could he see someone on the rooftop for at least 7 minutes and the cops have not seen them? They would have to not be doing their job. I didn't say he doesn't have to tell the cops. Do you understand that? If he has eyesight, are the cops blind robots that can only see things if they're told something? How could he see someone on the rooftops? How could they be doing the job of securing a presidential candidate? That is the job. I guess they came there. They weren't there to enjoy the rally like a citizen. They were there to secure a presidential candidate. How could they possibly be doing that job and not have eyes on the rooftops around him at all times? The only answer is they're not doing that job. Now, you can say why that is, but there's no way they're doing the job of securing the president and don't have eyes on the rooftops already. So anything a civilian saw, they should have saw. There's also no way they have any information that the Secret Service doesn't have. I did not say one time that you said he told the cop 7 minutes. You're not listening to me. Holy crap, bro. If you're not going to listen, and you're going to make something up. I'm saying if he saw it, the cops should have been able to see it. Now, you're not even listening to me. I haven't said one time that you told him that you said that. I said if he saw it, the cop should have said it. Or the cop should have saw it. If they only had 2 men scanning the whole area, an area that the Secret Service, again, have requested more help for, and that's all they had, and they denied it, then again, I'm not crazy to think something's coordinated. How does a person have 7? That's not what I said. I said, how did he have 7 minutes to see it, and the cops not? Now, maybe I I don't know. I may have misspoke. Let me account for the fact that I may have misspoke. If I misspoke, I apologize. This is my point. And I know I made this point before, but I'll say it again. If he saw on the rooftop that there was someone on the rooftop, and he had 7 minutes to have seen that, the cops should have also seen that. If they didn't, especially knowing that they denied additional help, then I'm not crazy to think maybe the cops intentionally didn't help the situation. So, okay, I may have misspoke. It wasn't not to tell the cops. How did he see it and they not see it? If it's only 2 cops, why did they deny extra help? Answer don't. Screw everything I said. I misspoke. I'm wrong. Fuck it. From this point on, if he saw it, how come the cops didn't? And if you say they didn't have enough men, why did they deny extra help? Answer those 2 questions for me, Boosh. That's all I ask. If I misspoke earlier, I truly apologize for misspoken. You say he saw the crooks 10 seconds before he saw the cops. So he didn't have 7 minutes, he had seconds. Okay. They've been denying extra help for months. Does everybody play Gen? A lot of people play Gen. So why have they been denying extra help for months? And how is that a report that came out that they've been denying extra help for months? Why would they be denying? He said he was watching Trump for 7 minutes. Okay. Fair enough. I might have misspoke. I still don't know how he could have saw something and the cops didn't. So was there? So you're just saying so your theory? Let me at least clarify your theory. Your theory is they were just shitty on security because they just don't like Trump in general and they just didn't care, and it's just an incel that took advantage of a group. Because if I can at least understand your theory, I can at least understand it and be like, all right, this is what Bush thinks. I still disagree. I still think that law enforcement was at least someone involved. I still don't even think this guy that did it is just the type to do it. But the female in charge is a former Pepsi CEO, chief of global security for PepsiCo. And going back to what I think about women in any sort of security situation. But I don't think that happened. I don't think some incel gets that shot off without some coordination otherwise. And I don't think I'm crazy for thinking that. And I don't even think that's an unpopular opinion that there's more than one person involved outside just the shooter. Now, people can take from that a bunch of different directions. People can be, well, I think, you said mainstream media is going what they think it was a hoax or a fake situation. Global security says someone said CEO. And I don't see how this guy got the shot off. Not if security's supposed to be doing the job. He's another psycho leftist brainwashed. That's not. I mean, that's the theory that, in my opinion, that allows them to get away with potentially having a brainwash passage because it's just somebody who radicalized about the internet, and that's why they did it. And how they don't get seen, I still can't imagine they've been doing all these rallies all this time, and you're telling me this entire time somebody could have just hopped on a rooftop and got a former president and a potential current president, how could the security have been this lax this entire time? And they've denied them, though. Like, they're denying them. Even if they denied them for months, that doesn't make any sense. They shouldn't have been, like, I don't understand that either. And if they're just if you're constantly going into situations, you know, whether you're the head of his security, because I'm sure he has some private, does he have no private security? Whoever, if you're a security expert around him, if you've just been going months constantly getting sandbagged on requests for additional help and you've said nothing, you didn't say, hey, sir, you know what, man, is there anything you could do? Every time we ask for more help, nothing happens. That's the thing. No matter what, okay, let's screw the 7-minute things. I had that wrong. Cool. They're understaffed. But if they're asking for help constantly, why is no help being given at all? Why? And if it's because they're dirtbags, why is he not taking no other situation to like, all right, let me hire my own private security to make up for the lack of security I'm getting from the Secret Service if I'm getting sandbagged in some sort of way. That's what he did his whole presidency. If he gets sandbagged, he'll figure a way around it. Why has this lapse? If you're telling me, okay, this is not a new lapse of security, well, how come it's existed this whole time? He's not that rich to hire some extra security. He's at least that rich. Extra security. I'm not asking him to build his own space program. He's at least rich to hire 10 guys to protect him, 10 extra guys to coordinate with whoever else to protect him, 10 to 20 guys. He can do that, especially not on a permanent basis, but just for these rallies. That's the amount of rich he is. You know what I'm saying? So either he's not being told everything by his security people. Now, if he is being told and it's just being cheap, and that's the real reason, and that comes out somehow, okay. But if he has any security professional, considering the fact, like you said, a lot of people don't like him. So if he has any security professional worth a damn, and he's allowed this lapse to go on for months, or however long it's supposedly going on, where he needs more security than he's getting from the Secret Service, and he's done nothing to address it. I mean, and shit, it ain't like there ain't people with Democrats use tax money to buy themselves. But he has enough money to supply the security. They are supposed to be the best of the best. My thoughts exactly. He said Proud Boys would have done it for a case of beer, right? It just seems like he should have some better security than that. And him not having it is as suspicious as anything else. And like I said, I'm not the only one who is even in a chat that's suspicious that something else happened, that something else was afoot, and it wasn't just the plans of a lone nut. That's got to stop. That 30% of them females, like I said, no disrespect, more, which you probably agree. Locust cops didn't secure the area. Okay, man. Boosh, whatever, man. I'm done with the conversation now. I don't think this we agree to disagree. You can keep talking about it. I'm nowhere longer acknowledging anything. I'm done with the conversation. I never. Okay, man. I'm done with the conversation. I'm done. I'm done. Favorite fighting game? Probably is Tekken. Even though I've been wanting to get back at Marvel vs. Capcom. I wanted to get back at Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And I got the I know they're re-releasing it. I have arcade controller for eventually. And honestly, eventually we're gonna be streaming Marvel vs. Capcom too. I mean, the Tekken series is probably it's the game I'm best at. I do like the Street Fighters though, even though I don't like Street Fighter 6 as much. I only played it the one time on stream. I never gave it another chance. I maybe deserve to give it another chance. You okay, Zeus? Oh, Zeus, I can't pause. What? What is going on? Okay, dog. Enjoy that. No. Move, Zeus. Yeah, I do like the music. And shit, one of these streams I haven't tried practicing that game, and that, you know, there's a lot of because the people who play fighting games usually play them a lot, and it's gonna take some practice to get good with that game because you can get killed. There's people who know how to kill you after one hit, and just go into crazy ass combos and shit. So I gotta get better at that. Yeah, it did look annoying. So you were there when I streamed. That was the only time I played it. It looked pretty obnoxious. Oh, hey, Tree Rock. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, it looked annoying. And honestly, you want to talk, you know, there was definitely some woke stuff in gaming because you got to learn from different fighters. And so if you take a female's mannerisms, also you're doing all this feminine shit and when the way he walk and everything. So it was a lot of bullshit, so I just ended up not playing it. Oh, shit. I fucked up. Oh, you talking about for Marvel vs. Capcom? Yeah, Sentinel and, was it Sentinel? Apparently, the meta of the best fighters in Marvel vs. Capcom is Sentinel, Magneto, and Storm, I believe. Yeah, it looked crazy. Yeah, they had them looking crazy. And there was a lot of just little woke overtones in the game on top of it. And I'm not saying, it looks like if you just play the core like this, just online gameplay, it's fun. All the extra stuff was janky. And the story mode, that was the story mode I was playing. So it like a lot, and that's the issue with fighting games. They don't offer anything outside the main. Go online and fight other people. And then when they try, it always sucks. Yeah, that was the story mode, and I didn't like it, so I didn't play it again. Right. But and then that was kind of once. Okay, it's cool that you got to train under these other Street Fighters for the character that you make. That seems like a cool idea, but you should know there's going to be male characters training under female Street Fighters. Why even have that as an option? Finally figured out what to do with your YouTube channel. It took you 50 years. What you going to do? I'll say we definitely lost Street Fighter to some extent for wokeness. Now, I mean, listen, I think a lot of people, again, they just don't play the story mode. And they can give a fuck less. I don't know about Mortal Kombat. I have heard things over there, but I haven't been keeping up with the Mortal Kombat stuff. Story mode, campaign mode, that, you know, but that's the thing. You can go without playing those modes. This has a story mode. I've never played this story mode, or you know, whatever word they call it. So you can just go like, you know, this is what I do most of the time. And this is not even ranked matches. This is just quick matches. And yes, it is another gen. Is Mortal Kombat extremely woke now? That's crazy. Because that was their whole gimmick, was blood and guts. It's all woke! But their whole gimmick was blood and guts. Damn it. Fuck. Damn it, you got me. No, you don't know shit about Mortal Kombat. Oh shit, I didn't know that Street Fighter had a trans character. But I wonder if that character is even still around, because they take characters out all the time. Or don't bring characters into new games, I should say. Got him. Pink hair fighter had a pet bear. What the fuck? This ain't crazy. Cyrax. I think that's 3. Yeah, I think that's 3 in Ultimate 3. Ultimate 3 was one of my favorites from back in the day, because they had, similar to this Tekken Tag Tournament, where they have all the characters. They had pretty much all the characters up until that point in that one, including different versions of other characters. Two had the two is when they introduced Melina and Katana, and Jade. It was Jade in 2. I know she was in Ultimate 3, and that's the green one, female ninja. Damn it. That's it. Back in the day, Cyrax. Play a lot of Cyrax in Mortal Kombat 3. Is he the one who had bombs in his chest? I think I played her and Smoke. Yeah, Smoke. Jade was a secret fight. Okay. And Cyrax, I think he was the yellow one with the bombs in his chest, right? And then there was a red one who used to throw a net. And I'm not, like I said, I don't even know if they're in the new games. I know, like, Sub-Zero, Scorpion are. I don't know if Cyrax, and I think Jade isn't she? Or she was at least in one of the recent ones. Obviously, you know, Mortal Kombat 1. Sector had missiles. Okay, Sector had missiles. Poison was the Street Fighter character? Okay, I didn't know they had a trans character. That's crazy. It's gonna be woke. Gotta be inclusive, guys. Shit. Gotta get this damn wall. Fuck, nice comeback. Shit, I should have won that round. Oh, sheesh. Favorite Street Fighter character? On some no Diddy shit. I always like what's her name, Sakura, the schoolgirl. And no Diddy. It's just like cause she had all the Ken and Ryu's moves, but she had her own moves too. And I think when did they bring her out? Was either Street Fighter 3 or 2, one of the crazy 2s. I always liked her. I think her name was Sakura. She had a schoolgirl outfit, and like I said, she had Ken and Ryu's moves, but she had her own moves, and they were different with her. Talking about the Hadouken, the kick, and the uppercut. She had those moves, but they were slightly different with her, and she was a little faster. And as somebody's mentioned, in general, female characters tend to have smaller hitboxes. Not as bad, not as much as in Street Fighter, or at least the old ones. Because I mean, Ken and Ryu, their character boxes weren't that great anyway. Just honestly, outside of Blanca, the E Honda, just outside the bigger characters, Zangie, most of them just had similar hitbox. Also like Charlie, which was like Guile's. He was similar to Guile, but he had his own thing. I only played Street Fighter 2. Yeah, the live action did damage the brand. I like Soul Calibur, the old ones especially. The one that released on all 3 platforms they each had a different character. Like it was Link on GameCube. I think that was 2 or 3. That was one I played a ton. It was Link on GameCube, Heihachi on one, and it was Darth Vader the character on the other one. Got him! Talk about Diddy. Ryu versus Tommy. Still can't believe they paid money. Oh yeah, that was the era where, I mean, even the Mortal Kombat movie, which was better, wasn't that great. That was the era where a lot of property movies were just not good. So if it was remember they had a Double Dragon movie too? That was not good. They had a Mario movie that really wasn't that great. Oh damn. Shout out to Tajiri. Yeah, it must have been that one. You played as Vader. The Xbox, they had Yoda. I know they had different characters on each one. Each one you played as different guest characters, and I thought that was cool. So I mean, it made it so no matter which console you had something cool and unique. You could play as Link, you could play as Vader, you could play as Heihachi. I think that's the other one. Yeah, Bison was cold with the Street Fighter movie. It is funny that meme. I saw the Street Fighter movie in a drive-in. Shout out to the Fort Fairfield drive-in in Detroit. And I remember that scene, just my 8 or however low, like 7 to 8 year old self, when he talked about the day I killed your village was the most important day of your life. But to me, it was just a Tuesday. I remember then my jaw dropped to the bottom of my little bag of Better Made cheese popcorn. Shout out to Better Made Fago. Fago obviously famous because of the ICP, and now all these lean heads drink Fago. That's a new thing for this generation. They probably don't know what ICP is. But in any event, I just was like, that's the coldest shit. And honestly, that's still one of the coldest things I ever heard in a movie. And that movie was not good. But just when they had got to that point and he had said that, I'm like, God damn. That's the most out cold shit a villain could say to somebody. The day I killed your village was the most important day of your life. To me, it was just a Tuesday. I was like, fuck. Raul Julia, rest in peace. He died not too far after that. I think that's his last movie. Maybe a little more famous for the Addams Family movies that weren't that bad in the same era in the 90s. But that meme, that shit is cold. To me, it was just a Tuesday. Like, fuck, bro. Because this whole movie, she had talked about wanting revenge the whole damn movie for whatever it was worth. And just for it to be like, mean nothing to him, and him just say it like that, like, god damn. Out cold motherfucker. He definitely had fun playing Bison. You can tell that. Saw Street Fighter Theater. We were kids, didn't do any research, just like the arcade game. Pretty much alone and just went Mystery Science Theater 3K the whole time. I feel you. Yeah. Oh yeah. For those who don't know, Robert's correct. M. Bison was supposed to be M. Tyson. So they had what's the characters? Vega in Japan, and I think they've since changed it because of the West. But in Japan, the character that we know as M. Bison is named Vega. The character that we know as Balrog is named M. Bison. He's a boxing character after Mike Tyson. And the character we know as Vega, he's Balrog. And initially, on an original Japanese release of Street Fighter 2. But Mr. Tyson had a little incident in a hotel, which, ironically enough, Donald Trump was one of the few people to talk about him like he shouldn't have been convicted for that incident. That notwithstanding, because of that incident, when they translated and brought it over to the U.S., they switched the character's name. So the main guy who was once Vega is now M. Bison. The boxing character is now Balrog, not Bison, and Vega is Vega. And shout out to Velma. It was the best line in the movie. It was one of the better lines. Even good movies don't have lines that good. Velma sucked. No, I didn't even see Velma, so I can't tell you if it sucked. Nice. Oh, fuck that. They gave it to me. Couldn't watch the Velma show. Did watch the reviews trashing it? Yeah. KFC versus Scooby-Doo, what a night. Yeah, it's kind of what we got here. KFC versus Velma. Colonel Sanders with a gun and a knife fighting Velma, who's now beating the shit out of me as soon as I start talking. Because if I... Yo, she's about to perfect me. Fuck. Yeah. Oh, no perfect for you. Haha. That's it. Nope, nope. That's it. Tekken race swap Velma to a white girl. Well, actually, this girl is Mexican or Brazilian. They may have changed, but you can change the complexion slightly in Tekken. So they race swapped her into a white girl. Got him. No, she's still brown. Jinky's Tree. They had the original ending with the Haslam and Blanca origin story. My brother says he's totally gonna have sex with that monkey. Right in the mystery machine. That's a 10. But the character that they cosplayed, like the actual character Azucena, is I believe Mexican or Brazilian. I can't remember. Or supposed to be. And they just gave her Velma. Because you can do a lot with the customization in Tekken. Got her. Spray tan. Could have got her with some spraying. I was just seeing it. Yeah, she's probably Hispanic. I can't remember the lore. And I could care less about the lore. I used to care about the Tekken lore. It used to be pretty cool, honestly. But it's gotten so convoluted. I don't know the lore. I just like the fighty stuff. Get her. Not quite. Got her. Come on, white man, the white suit. Damn it. Got it. Isn't Labor Day? Yeah, it isn't. I didn't think about that. Where did that shit come from? Don't wear white before Labor Day. That's just some old shit that they said back in the days. Is there a rabbit costume with snow? I don't think there is a rabbit costume. No, there might be. I don't know. I had to go into customization. Try to make an actual snow bunny for Richard. You might be able to do it. I don't know. They got a lot in the customization. And then they got shit in the customization for sale. I don't buy shit. I think every game at this point has some cosmetics that you can buy. There might be a white rabbit costume in here. Or rabbit ears at least. Alrighty. Oh shit, they said Jean Grey and they got a Jean Grey cosplay. Okay. I get it. It's on brand. Jean Grey, woo! See, I don't remember. I thought it had something to do with getting cold. Nice. Oh, they got me on that one. Fuck this. No white in the summer was for rich people because they didn't have to worry about getting dirty. I see. Cool. Got it. She's the Green Lantern. I don't know. Maybe that's the cosplay. I thought they were going for Jean Grey because that's the person's name. I'm actually decent at the game when I only focus on it. Because, you know, I haven't talked as much, and so I got 5 wins racked up. Now that I start talking, watch that change. See? Start immediately to damn near get wrecked. Almost immediately. I start talking, and that's why I'm actually oh shit, I think I'm fucked. No, I'm not. Yes. But that's why I'm a terrible streamer. That tracks. Don't wear white clothes in the cold. Darker clothes absorb more heat. That tracks. And white does make more sense in the spring and the summer if you're going to wear it. Getting Phoenix Force. Hey, I'm doing okay. Focus. I'm doing okay. Oh, she quit. I'm racking up a decent amount of wins. I'm not playing ranked. You know what? This stream probably will end at some point. I'm actually play ranked. I haven't played ranked in months. Let's see how bad that is. Ranked drives me crazy though, because people are real try hard in ranked. Wolverine beats Jean. Well, that's what the movies told us. Hey, speaking of X-Men, has anyone seen X-Men 97? I've heard positive about it, but it is new. So it's not, instead of Colonel Sanders, now I'm the Joker. It is new, so therefore it could be quote unquote woke. But has anyone seen it in the chat? Shout out to whoever's still sticking around. Nope. From Tree Rock. Yeah, I heard it was good too. But again, you know, negative on 97. Okay. So nobody here's seen it. I mean, it's a continuation from the original series in the 90s. I know a lot of people were worried about it. Check it out from the library. Okay. Temperature and social status I can find by white and Labor Day. Okay. Makes sense. Social status thing I didn't know about, but the temperature thing tracks. So nobody saw it. Oh, is there anybody even playing ranked? Jeez. If it takes forever to get an opponent, this might be the end of the game. Like an insult to poor people. White from when it was called Armistice Day. Maybe. I just, you know, when growing up, that's just something you hear. And I just never knew the origin of it. We might not have any luck playing ranked. This is a game that has crossplay, so that means there's nobody playing ranked on any system. Or at least they're linking me up, which that seemed crazy. Got another game to play. I mean, I got other games I could play. But no, I mean, we've been gone 2.5 hours, so I was thinking about ending the stream, but I figured I would play some ranked before I did. More than 2 and almost 3 hours. Okay, here we go. So I will end the stream. I might play something different tomorrow. We'll see. We'll probably stream Monday. Yeah, I play whenever in doubt Streets of Rage, because that's a game. It's a lot easier to talk to you guys and play at the same time. This one's actually not so much, but I just do it anyway because I like the game. Yeah, I can't play Streets of Rage. But I mean, I might. If I am, it'll be probably tomorrow. Like I said, if we can't get a match going, I'm gonna keep trying. But if we don't get a match going, I'm probably gonna call it a night. And even though it won't be a night for me because I got so much fucking energy, but I don't want to stream all night. I'm gonna try to maybe mess with music or something. But yeah, maybe maybe we'll do Streets of Rage tomorrow. Okay, we finally got a fight. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Streets of Rage. Okay, Brian. I ain't gonna say for sure I'm just gonna beat this guy, but if I lock in, he's beatable. Like I feel like King is not beatable. That's one character I feel like that, and Lily. I hate playing Lily. Like this guy is still putting the beast on me. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. Shit. That's it. Oh, got him. King hacks. Man, King is so hard to beat. Stupid. Oh shit. Oh. This round is done. Yep, perfect. Yep. Yeah. Okay. That's how it goes sometimes. Got him. Okay. Okay, Zeus Juice. Oh, Zeusy. My dog is whining. I don't know why. It's just a game. I'll be okay, Zeus. Okay. Keeps hitting with that. Fuck that fucking hot kick. Should have went mid. Got him. Best doggo ever. Yeah, shout out to Dog Jelani. Half naked Cholo. Stop. I'm starting to get wrecked. Shit. Damn it. Okay. Okay. Nice. I stopped doing that against him. God, I gotta start blocking those. That was stupid. I ain't been practicing. You gotta. If I ain't gonna block those, he's gonna keep hitting with that. Finally. Not enough. No! Got him! Goodness, that was tough. Pay for keep spamming that move. Oh, nice punch parry. Damn it. Nice. Fuck! That was a nice comeback. That was a nice comeback. That was unclutch, you know. Shit. Nah, he's got that fucking move in my head. There it is. He's got this round. It's over. We'll go to the best of three. It's over. He's perfect to me. Oh, no, he should have perfect to me. So, yeah. This game go quick. All right, let's do this. Oh, he's out. That's cool. Thought he was going to do the best of three. What's good with Zeus? You itchy. Oh, no, he's back. You itchy Zeus. Promotion match. All right, I got it. Oh. Okay. Got that round. God, I react too late. I gotta practice that. Every character has a move like that, and his is the best in the game. Brian's that snake edge, and I gotta practice that because that's what's keeping them in this. I wouldn't even be in this if I would. This wouldn't even be a fight if I could stop that move, and that's just my lack of practice. Because he's hit it way too many times. That was bad timing too. That's it. Got him. Nice. Got him. Got him. Oh, that was tough. That was tough. It's tough. That's the thing about ranked. It is tougher fights, or closer fights, because you usually fight people you're ranked against. So you're fighting people as good as you. That's the whole point. Where with a quick match, you can be either or. So we did okay. That was okay. And if I was better at, if I did more practice, I could have won. You know that's something you practice against, the snake edge, the low. I have my own version. This thing, it's a little faster and it's only launches on counter hit. But there's a bunch of characters that have that slow low. If you get hit, you can get hit a bunch more. You gotta do something against it. Fang. This is probably somebody's, as they call it, a Smurf account, where somebody re-ranks a lower character, but they're still a good fighter. Maybe they're not. All right, good night, Robert. Good night, Boosh. Appreciate you guys both being here. We'll probably be getting out of here at some point. I don't know if this guy just quit. Put him out of his misery if he wants to. I'll take the win. Yeah, looks like this guy quit. I don't know why he didn't actually quit. So that was weird. Weird stuff, but I'll at least, since I'm close to ranking up slightly, we'll rank up to the next one. Yeah, he just quit. I mean, I felt that way sometimes, but usually you would think he would plug or just quit on. You can just turn the system off. Because I mean, you could quit from the PC, closing the program, or you could, if you're playing on a system, on a console, just turn the system off. And listen, I've rage quit, and sometimes it don't even be the fight you rage quitting because you're so angry at the last fight before you, and then you fight one guy, you start getting whooped on, you just like, man, fuck this whole game. So we'll see. Now this is gonna be our promotional match, so he knows that, so he gonna go hard against me. Stupid. Yep. God damn it. Nice. Ran right into that shit. Got him. Whew. Tough stuff. Oh, that move, man. Fuck. Oh, fuck you. Fuck this game. Oh, no. He recovered. Fuck out of here. Fuck. Spam moves, but I gotta get this win. Nice. I think I'm good. Oh, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That thing hits you for forever. Fuck you. God damn. You said lose to Mario Stacks. I lost. That move hits you from forever. I thought I was good when he did it. I didn't realize how crazy the range is on that move. Fuck. I'm still in promotional match. Now that's unfair. He should have knocked me out of promotional match status. But whatever. I'll take it. I'll take that jank matchmaking. Nice. You got yours. I didn't get mine. So I go sometimes. Nice. Got him this time. Too far away. Nice. Plus frames though. God damn it. You got me this time too. I saved him. I'll poke. Yeah, I noticed we both got swords. He got me this time. He's using his specials better, and that matters. You know, Tekken didn't used to have specials until 7, and now they've become a huge part of the game. I mean, they had unblockable, but they're not the same as a special move. Got him. You're bad. You're Amazon. Oh no, cool. Talk to your girl. I'm calling her Amazonian. I know that's your gimmick, but yeah, come on. But cool. Enjoy it. You know what I mean? Shit. I ain't missed nothing except arguing about Orange Man. keep getting me. Is he gonna kill him? Nope. But I think he's not gonna kill me. Sand is a chance. It's gonna do damage. It did damage. God damn it! Nice job. I can't say shit. Shit, he was better at specials, therefore he won. That's how it goes. I was talking to her mom. Mom was like, I hear you talking to your parents over the phone. If I hear you talking to your parents over the phone. Why won't she want, so I need a break from the news? They've been all over this shit. Yeah, but I haven't watched the news. So but I can imagine that's all they talking about. That's all anybody talking about. Even people don't cover politics. Everyone talking about Trump. But wait. Why can't you talk to your parents over the phone? Did I miss a word? Or is it talking to your parents like you talk to your parents? She said if I hear you talking to your parents over the phone, she gonna beat your ass. I'm lost. Well, I know that, but does she know? Well, I don't know if I go as hard as you do. I mean, they definitely got some flaws to them though. But does her mom, like, I take it you talk to her about your parents? So I take it her mom knows your situation with your parents. Is that what I'm getting? Because I don't know what you talked to her about and what her mom talks to. To be honest with you, day one. Okay. I wish you the best. When you going over there? Zook, stop eating yourself. That's why you ran now. Don't get mad at me. And congratulations, and I hope everything works out, man. I know we pretty negative on relationships on this channel, and for good reason, because there's a lot of risk in them. But, you know, we still want shit to work out. August, that's soon. That's a few weeks. Time flying so fucking fast. Once you go to a wedding, since her cousin's married a Japanese dude wearing ninja. Stop being racist towards your own people. Yeah, like they're gonna be in a. You can be dressed like fucking Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Maybe her people got a rice fever. That's weird. You know what I mean? Sometimes families be like that. They'll date a certain race. That's weird. Like, how come this white family, everybody got a Mexican boyfriend? You're like, yeah, that's just how they is. Or shit. Sometimes it ain't even white. Sometimes it be like, oh damn, how come all these sisters got a Latino husband or boyfriend? Sometimes it's how it be. Golly. Dressed like Goku Black in the Golden Dragon uniform. Only Dominican I ever met. Oh, kimono. Oh, come on. How they dodge that? That was nice, though. That was also nice. Yeah, because, I mean, Dominicans don't really go over there. The only group of people who are going to go just to Europe in general, sometimes Jamaicans end up in Europe. But I mean, most, people from the islands don't end up in Europe at all. Like I said, outside of maybe Jamaica, a lot of Jamaicans end up in England somewhere, somehow. But Dominican, Puerto Ricans, all that. I mean, you see them here, obviously, but where she is it Spain or England? I know it's somewhere in Europe. And excuse me for not knowing. If I remember, I thought it was like an Arab girl from Spain, but I may have that messed up. Spain. Okay, so maybe I don't have it messed up. Good luck, man. España, yeah. I'm getting wrecked. I'll do it again. Gotta get better. Man, we might be done on the next win. Oh man, I got something crazy. I'm worried about how it's gonna affect your YouTube and your time zones. I'm just getting fucked up. Post maybe 7 p.m. and be 1 p.m. in the West. I see. Man, just post when you post. You know what I mean? People find it. Post whenever you can. Just good luck, man. Hope everything works out. Oh, man. Shit, I am getting cracked. Let me just lock in. At least try to. Don't end up on Tekken. Yeah, this Steve is actually nice. You got Amazon can do MMA. Hey, you better learn MMA. You might fuck around, end up in the coquina clutch or some shit. Cause I mean, there's a lot of chicks that know how to box and do MMA nowadays. She might just look through your phone one day and say, you know what? I'll put this motherfucker in the coquina clutch. And what is he gonna do about it? You might find, oh shit, this girl could beat the shit out of me. I know you got some size on you. Nobody's never white magic. They can colonize another brother. You sound silly. Nothing going on your phone. That's good. Hey man, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. You might check her phone and be upset. I hope that's not the case. I hope this is a good girl. That's the one risk with all these young ladies, unfortunately, man. Do they got extra stuff? Honestly, nowadays, I think it's even confirmed that women have more going on than men when it comes to dating. So. That's the risk. She your height? God damn, bro. These tall chicks. Cause you said 5'10", you 5'9" though, right? So 5'9" is not tall. I mean, not short for a chick. Muscle mommy all day. Are you a muscle mommy guy, Robert? Our infamous, our man Richard here. He likes the chicks with a little muscle on them. Are you a muscle mommy guy? I'll go back to quick match. 5'9", 5'10". See, I list myself at 5'10", and if I would go 5'10", 5'11", personally. If it were me, so nah. So Richard's not. Robert's not a muscle mommy guy, but Richard still is. You've been invited to Themyscira. I'll still switch up the outfit. I want to go off on a win, so once I can get a victory. Listen, I don't mind. Women are beautiful if they're beautiful, right? But I can't do I can do some muscle. I can do athletic goes to the gym. Like taller woman. Okay, so you halfway there because he also likes taller women. Or Richard. He likes he said he's been with a girl that's 6'8" because he played basketball. And he's dated some female basketball players as a result. 6'8" is too much for me. Even though what's the one girl, Liz something? She a thick, light-skinned girl, and she's got to be at least 6'5". 6'9", 6'6", Liz something. Old head of me almost said Liz Claiborne, which is some shit. Some old perfume from back in the day, Liz Claiborne. A chick that's, well, you're in the Dominican Republic. There's gonna be probably more chicks that's 4'11" than there are chicks that's 5'9". Or you say 6'9"? Jesus. There's a lot of short. I mean, there's a lot of shorter Latina chicks here. Speaking of different places, I went to the gym. I guess there must have been a soccer match for Colombia going on. The whole gym, I mean, this is a shopping center, right? And there's a bunch of shopping centers in the area, but there's a Colombian bar there, and I'm probably doxing myself because now y'all can just look up Colombian bars in Houston and shit like that. But it was like a Colombian bar and grill, and there was a ton of people out there to watch Colombian soccer with their jerseys, shirts, flags hanging from their truck. And I mean, this shopping center's parking lot is damn near packed just off of this small little bar just to see fucking Colombian soccer. I didn't realize it was that serious. But I learned today. I mean, they wasn't playing around. And I don't know if they won or lost, but there was a lot of motherfuckers in the parking lot. I saw a guy across the street, 5'4", his girlfriend, 5'9". I started calling Amazon Pamazon, right? That's a height difference. But hey, listen, as long as they happy, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Because the truth is, you 5'9", 5'10" as a girl. I mean, you're the average. You're above. Well, we did that. Telling the average height has gone up a little bit in America, but you're basically at average, if not slightly above average height. So it's like most dudes. I mean, most dudes you find are going to be your height at best, if not like 5'8", 5'7". I remember thinking 5'8" was the average height. Apparently, it's 5'9" in America. That might be the average height globally, but it's thanks to HGH, he's going. You know what? I was gonna say. I think something in the food has something to do with it, and you might be right. It might be HGH in the damn food, or something else. Cause like, it was not 5'8" when I was younger. I know that for a fact. So that means that's the Zoomers are taller. No wonder these hoes all want to do the 6 feet. They think it's normal. Amazon's taking and they propaganda taking on movement going crazy. It's not just the food, just HGH. Well, not that many people ain't on HGH normally. It ain't that many natural, like out and about. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they did prescribe a lot of HGH to the youth of this generation. I don't know. See, the food is making motherfuckers shorter. But we used to have a theory. Especially back in the day, the girls had gotten so thick so fast that we thought that the hormones were making them get thicker quick. The hormones in the food. And develop at a younger age and get overly developed. But not everybody's thinking to get HGH. But maybe I'm wrong. I say that. I know there's a steroid epidemic, so you're right. If you got HGH, maybe more people are using HGH. I mean, and then, maybe more kids are using HGH. I know kids using steroids at a higher rate than they were in my generation. And, I mean, steroid use, I mean, I think they estimated at 5% of the population, which I think it's more than that. But even at 5%, you got to think, ooh, kicking the head. 5% of the population ends up, 15 million people? And that 15 million people, if they all youth, you know what I'm saying? If it's that 15 million people between ages 18 and 35 and all men, mostly men, that's a lot of percentage of the men between 18 and 35. You know what I'm saying? So 15, 20 million people at least in this country right now are doing steroids. So I guess, it's possible a similar population is on the HGH. But HGH is more expensive than steroids. But if you got a prescription, if it comes to a doctor, it's a lot cheaper that way. It's expensive on the street, but it's not expensive through a prescription plan. Got it. Basketball on Roy's. Roy's are worse than the West. You see it every time you see a basketball. Well, are steroids legal out there? Because they're legal in other countries. They're legal in England. And I mean, like you say, the West, man. I didn't see any steroids people in the gym today. But there's a couple guys. There's this one guy, and I've talked about him because he used to act like he owned a fucking cable machine and pull up his shirt and take pictures in the mirror and shit. But he was clearly on shit. But you gotta have access too. So I know for years in Mexico, you could get it out of the pharmacy. Now I think they've changed that since, or at least they've changed it in the tourist cities to make it a little harder, because they had a lot of tourists would go to Mexico, or a lot of people from Texas and California that go to Mexico, get all the steroids they need, and then come back. And another thing with the steroids, man, these motherfuckers be buying that shit through the internet, bro. You don't be getting like the real thing or the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? You be getting stepped on steroids, and that's why these motherfuckers be using so much. To try to get an impact, they got to use like 3 or 4 times what they would have to use if they was getting the pure shit, and they end up fucking themselves up because they putting all sorts of shit to fill up the steroids, because it's a powder. It's a powder, and then you got to liquefy it, and then you inject it. Yeah, I do know a lot about steroids. I've never done them. I've done some shit called that's a glitch. SARMs, which I only did one batch. I didn't do a ton of that. Even though I'm fat now, I was once a young dude lifting weights, trying to get cut up and swole at the same time. For you Mexican roids, I am getting worked. Got him, just barely. It's an ew Mexicans me. Had to stop a teammate yacht from attempting it. Yeah, roids. I don't know if steroids, traditional steroids, are the best for basketball. HGH, yes. EPO, yes. But just hopping on some testosterone, especially in today's game, it would have more impact in the 90s when it was more post play. Hopping on steroids can actually have a negative effect. Yeah. Swollen. So I wasn't swole. I probably was swollen than I thought I was, because I was still kind of in shape, out of shape. But I realized looking back that I had to be swollen, because every now and again people would ask me about lifting weights, like out of the blue. Like I'd be in an Uber and they say, so, like, oh, what do you think about bench pressing? What do you think about this? They just ask you questions at random. I'm like, huh? So maybe I was a little swole, Maybe I'm giving myself not enough credit. And hoes love my shoulders, man. I used to lift. But I still had a stomach though. So I had that in shape, out of shape. I almost looked like a Bruce Timm character. You know how Bruce Timm draw with those, like, my chest wasn't that big, but just like kind of looked still a little fat. So I kind of but I had bigger shoulders though. I did have some decent shoulders. Vigilante, yeah. But I had kind of that type of build where I was like this muscle fat build. That's what I'm trying to get back to. That was a perfect side step. BTA, yeah, I had one of those BTAS side character builds, man. You like, not a lot of muscle definition. They just look bralette with the barrel chest. And I used to do a lot of upper chest. Like my regular chest was still kind of flabby. My upper chest was crazy. So it was like muscle. I looked kind of crazy, honestly, but you can still see I had some muscle. Hey, what the fuck? Yeah, fit fat. I was in shape, out of shape. Like you could tell I went to the gym, but you could tell I was eating too much too. You could tell I didn't have the diet down pat. But like but I was still trying to cut, and then I got as low as 230. That's as low as I got. But like I was like 250. I had like a little, like I said, that Bruce Timm build. that Bruce Timm build, but with a little extra shoulder, but like maybe a little less chest. Vigilante. Hey, since you did it, where the fuck you been? Who told you to have a life and have shit to do? So you 220 right now. As I start to get fucked up. We dead at the end of the stream. Even Nas showed up. What's going on? Yeah, Robert showed up. A few people showed up. It's always cool to have y'all show up. The stream started late because I actually did go to the gym. Yeah, you missed Snorter Poopers. But I appreciate you being here. All jokes aside, Sister Dildo. Pillar of the community. Sister Dildo. I got energy though. That's the thing. You know, I slept all fucking day. All showed up, only one like. Well, shit. Shout out to LDG. He done told me that likes don't really matter like that. Apparently, oh, you went to the range. That's dope. That's dope. Hopefully, you're not looking to. I almost don't want to get back into it, but so I'm not. You know, I'm not. I'm not gonna get back into it. Some people think it just can. You can just some lone incel can take a shot at one of the most powerful people on the planet with no extra help. I'm not one of those people. But yeah, likes don't matter towards the algorithm, and I say that slightly. What likes do, and this is LDG, and he's looking at the code from YouTube, which leaked. God damn it. What likes do is it dislike. Likes add up to what you see in your algorithm. So you might see more of my videos if you like a video. You might see it, but it won't help for other people to see it. It just means you're going to see my videos and other videos like it more if you like it. That's all it means. Don't tell you what to do. Think you can tell me what to do? But yeah, that's all likes me. It doesn't actually make the video more discoverable. It won't help other people check the video out. I appreciate the likes. It does mean you'll see more of me. It does mean you're more likely to see me, so that is still the benefit. But otherwise, it's not. It's been overstated. No chance. That's what you got. No, that's two different songs. I did DX. Think you can tell us what to do. Think you can tell us what to say? Break it down, dude. Are you ready? I am sick of playing against these try-hard fucking gamers, bro. These motherfuckers is try-hard than a motherfucker. God damn. Just mashing buttons. Favorite wrestler intro? I mean, I could go with the classic Stone Cold. That glass shattering and the music hit, that's all you need, man. That's probably mine. As much as I did like, if we're talking just intros or the whole song, because just intros, it probably is that glass shattering. And that's still up there with my songs too, but I remember the NWO main thing. They had a Jobber thing too that wasn't as good when one of the Jobber NWO people came out. But the main one, that shit was cold. New World Order. New World Order. That shit was, that's one of the coldest ones too. Tiffy time. I don't even know how her shit go. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm done with modern wrestling. I'm not even gonna watch it no more. Once Rock come back, and Rock might be on his way back because SummerSlam's coming. But until Rock and Roman come back, it's all filler, and I'm done acting like it's not, and so I'm not going to even watch it. But like I said, the new World Order. Golly. Oh yeah, no, it's not female wrestler time. Fuck these hoes. And now you got me feeling sus about the one hoe you said need a transvestigation. And I know you don't like white girls, but I didn't think she was obvious on the trans scale. What's her name? Britt Baker. Talk about she need a transvestigation. Now I'm worried. Like, what does she do? Yeah, who is Stephanie Vager? I never heard of her, but apparently she's a wrestler now. Nah, man. Britt Baker, I thought it was all woman, man. That sucks. BLM Punk. And I knew somebody that could have did that character out in Charlotte. Because he almost had a character. He was a good guy, though. But he could have been BLM Punk. He was like... But he did have like some BLM shit to his gimmick. He would like raise his fist in the air and all this other shit. He was a cool wrestler. I forgot his name, like Darius something. He was a smaller dude. Another one of the small athletic dudes. Man, we know he loved Caucasian women. And it's all right. I don't know why it's such a thing. But yeah, I'm on a hiatus for wrestling. I can't. It's not interesting. Most of these guys ain't good. Your girl's era, okay. And I wish you the best with it. But you find Caucasian women attractive, and it's okay. I was trying to leave on a win, by the way. That's not happening. Mashallah. Mashallah. Hell no. It is what it is, man. No judgment. Oh, I got sidestep from hell. Damn, you said she Taylor Swift. Now, I did say Taylor Swift needs a transvestigation because she's so flat. I don't think Britt Baker's flat. She's not that flat. Or maybe she is. I thought she was a cute girl. She's flat as shit. Let me see else need a trans. Well, they got an obvious trans person. Whatever the dude name, Nyla Rose. Yeah, that person is open trans. But Britt Baker, that's crazy. I would have never. I mean, she's flat, but I just thought she just, that was just her genetics. You know what I'm saying? Not every girl is built. Ruby Soho transvestigation. Now that one make more sense than Britt Baker, but she's built a little bit better. She's got a little bit more hips and a little bit more. She's less flat. Ruby Soho. And I'll keep getting wrecked. Ever since I said, "Oh, next win, I'm gonna be out of here." That's like a half an hour later. I'm still here. So I don't know. Well, yeah, fuck these hoes, man. Female wrestlers, man. I mean, good for them. They making money and shit, but like, we do talk about. That's a weird thing to have to talk about as much as we do talk about them. I'm gonna be honest. I have to agree with the sentient sex toy on this one. Because who else talks about female wrestlers like this? This is not a wrestling channel. You know what I'm saying? So there's something to like, come on, man. Modern wrestling is it is a zombie, man. It's very hard to watch, and the fact that we talk so much about it is kind of crazy for how bad of a product it is. Honestly, this year with The Rock coming back, it got me more interested, and so I ended up watching the product. And then, like I said earlier, I mostly watch YouTube, but the subjects change. So for a while, this whole year, I've been watching a lot of wrestling content just as something to put on. You know what I'm saying? It's safe content, you know, as far as stuff that's probably not gonna piss me off too much. And I could just watch and just turn on the background, do something else. Match. You say have a match 13, 14 years, you ain't missed nothing. It's not as good as it once was. But it's a Mercedes Martinez. I don't even know who she is. I don't think. I know Mercedes Moné, obviously. I don't think I know Mercedes. Is this supposed to be Baki? Is that the character this is? Or a cosplay of? I'm getting fucked up. You didn't miss nothing, Tom. You missed a bunch of mid, frustrating garbage. Some of it was okay. You know, Rich, I resemble that remark. She's not the female version of me. That's me. She's not that fat. She's not like Nia Jax. Even though Nia Jax lost weight. People act like Willow Nightingale is just super fat. She's got some size on her. Zafina is in this one. But people don't, I'm surprised I'm not seeing a lot of that character because she's definitely someone that the Sims go for. But you act like she's Nia Jax fat or Piper Niven fat. She's slimmer than them. She's got some size on her. But like Piper Niven and Nia Jax, those hoes are just fat. You know what I'm saying? They just, like, even though Nia Jax, like I said, she lost weight, but they just like fat. You know what I mean? They not thick, they just fat. Willow Nightingale is tall, so it makes her look bigger. Don't like Punk at all. Punk is trash. Punk's overrated as fuck. One of the most overrated wrestlers in the history of wrestling. She is not a fat fuck. And no, I don't want you to call me a fat fuck, even though I am a fat fuck. Like I said, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she's, and I haven't seen her recently. You know what I mean? I just, like I said, I ain't watched AEW. Shit, I can't tell you last time I seen AEW. I was a fit fat fuck. Thank you very much. But like last time I saw her, I'm like, oh, she's not that fat. Like I said, Piper Niven is just fat, unless again she's lost weight. And Nia Jax, those hoes are just fat. For fuck's sake, she's chubby. She's chubby. She got size on her, but she's not as fat as those two. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe if I look at the weights, she's the biggest of them. I don't know. It just don't look like it. I like Willow. I'm defending her that she's not that fat. People act like Willow is as fat as Piper Niven, and she's not. Piper Niven do got simps. But that Piper Niven is a fat bitch, bro. No disrespect. No disrespect. I'm saying a bitch. I haven't heard her to be mean. You never said she was fat. But that was the implication. That was the implication. Because I'm fat. You said she's a female version of me. And that's the win. That might be what we go out on. Because I finally got a win after half an hour. But no, I'm just saying she's not fat. The implication is she's the female version of you. I do consider myself to be fat, right? And she's not like that. All right, time's going to bed. I need to go to bed, which I probably won't because I've been asleep all day. I gotta my sleep schedule's jacked up. My sleep schedule is super jacked up. She'd have simps to, man. I wish I could just time you out on that such a deal though. But I mean, math's a motherfucker. She had plenty of simps and she was fat. Plenty of black dudes out there. I hate that you're right, but that's a whole thing, as we found out. Shit, when we was looking at the fat acceptance movement, it was a dude called the BBW King fucking these fat influencers. It was a black and it was a brother fucking these fat influencers. Like, this is a mess. And you look at his page, he got nothing but fat hoes. In any event, did anyone Twitch with us? No. Oh wait, we did have Caitlin76, who I know is already gone. Thank you for showing up. Oh man. And we had somebody from Twitch. I'm sorry, Connie too. You're talking about you do crazy. I don't use Discord like that. But I appreciate you showing up. So we did have people on Kick and Twitch. This is the one time I didn't check. No, it wasn't Caitlin Clark. It was Caitlin76. Hey, and Connie too. I'm sorry to both of you who I know have already through. But they showed up on Twitch and Kick, and we usually don't get people who come through. In any event, I got to get out of here so I can live a normal life, or at least try to. Maybe you'll stream Monday, maybe not. We'll see. If Apollo Crews smashing Piper Niven, it probably is. In any event, if you like the video, even though it doesn't matter, please like it because I can't come up with something new for the intro. If you're so obliged to share and subscribe, which does matter because I need more subs, I appreciate that. But if you do none of these things, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Good night and God bless. I'll talk to all you guys later. Peace. You guys are crazy.